Hello everyone, welcome back to the Aragon campaign, now known as Romania or Gross Romanums or the Latin Empire or Aragon Italy as we used to, which sort of represents that it used to be called Aragon Italy, but whatever you call it, welcome. I get some music back on. Is this single player? Yes. It's been about a week. I've been away for a bit and now we're back to wrap up this campaign, which has been so fun. Each session. I don't know how many sessions it's been. This must be the 5th one now. Hello Cox. Hello everyone. Welcome back. I think I've announced the stream everywhere I need to announce it. YouTube community posts. X. I announced the stream on X for the first time. And of course the Discord announcement. And of course Twitch should send out automated announcements itself as well. So I try to inform as much of my audience as possible that I am streaming, but still, it's hard to tell people. So welcome, X livestream, yeah, fucking X. You know, all this shit with Twitter, I know it's a crappy subject to talk about, but I'll get it out of the way. I've been ignoring it really all this time, all this controversy with Twitter, Elon Musk coming in, I've just ignored it and continued to use Twitter for what I've used it for, which is to promote my own channel. You know what, yeah, this is ridiculous and stupid. What the fuck are they doing? Or what the fuck is he doing? This is the one where I've just gone, okay, yeah, it is ridiculous, you know? It's the one that's finally gotten me to notice. Anyway, Noki, thank you very much for the 2 months of Prime, and hello to yourself. Welcome back to Aragon Italy. This is Divergences of Darkness Fan Fork, aka Rework, a single-player oriented Victoria 2 mod, Divergences of Darkness Fork. I recently had a video about this campaign from session 1 where we talked about the football in DoD. And that was a very fun video to make, a very different video for my channel. Yeah, Mr. Zumi. No, that's what I was thinking, Mr. Zumi. That's what I was thinking, exactly. Even on X, I suppose I'll just continue to use it for what I want to use it for, which is to promote my channel, interact with other content creators and games and Paradox and stuff, and to, you know, drop a few shit posts, advertise when I'm streaming and stuff. Nothing should get in the way of that. Is the endgame to become a Minecraft YouTuber? Well, I have a Minecraft video from one of my old Minecraft servers, so maybe I technically already am. Now let's get my face cam here. And I've done like 3 or 4 iterations of a Spudcraft Minecraft server for the community. No plans to do another one though anytime soon. They've all been, all my, as I always say, funded them though. Yeah, Cox, yeah. I never took the place seriously. Finally I can watch. A lot of people do take it seriously. A lot of people say it's like the best place for discourse, the place where you can truly be free. I mean, maybe there's some elements where that's true and you can really get a broad range of opinions, and people, like, you can post one opinion and then loads of people with opposite opinions can easily find it and there's a dialogue, but people take it very seriously. But my friend built a giant potato in Minecraft like 3 days ago and I thought of you. Oh, isn't that, you know, sweet? I don't know. I literally use it to keep up with football news and shitposting. Listen, if you want to keep up with football news, all you need to do is subscribe to the Spudgun Twitch and YouTube and stuff so that you can see my latest DoD football stuff. That's all you need to know about football. After I released that video a few days ago, the DoD football, which was edited from Stream 1 Manager and stuff, and it's really funny, and I really want to expand on it. Like, what's the one I saw lately? I saw a fucking one where they edited Harry Potter characters. I know nothing. I don't know what the current games are and how they work, so it's difficult for me to content in the Bavaria series, but that's expected. It was a different thing. It was single player content. The content didn't really pick up any new single player viewers. It's the way YouTube works. I thought that maybe when releasing that single player video, that maybe I'm releasing a single player video. I normally do multiplayer, but my single player video might pick up. My content on YouTube is penciled in. YouTube would only recommend me for what YouTube works. It is a mystery, Laughing Cavalier. You'd know that as well, probably, from
Communistabsidy gifted a tier 1 sub to Spishaiman.
Thank you, Pato Communistabsidy, for gifting a sub. Thank you very much. So, where were we? Let's get the intro off the screen here. So, this is like the sort of afterglow of the campaign. This is like the last days. This is the twilight of this campaign. Not twilight as in the film and book series, but twilight as in like the ending times, the last lights. This is going to be a very enjoyable and comfy session. We can also get a lot of banter and talking with the chat going as well. This is the one where we sort of wrap things up. We've done the event chains, we've come through them, and they were very interesting, very well written. Oh, here we go. 7 months. One sub to Romania. Is that an official government account of them, or... Let's see if I click... No, it's not an official government account. It's some random anime PFP. Used to gift subs to things like... What did he gifted a sub to like... do you know the Romanian government isn't a big fan of anime? Well, good. I know that wouldn't be a... I know that you wouldn't be a fan of that. So Hexic asks, what decision do you have left? Exactly what I was about to get into. Thanks. Fascist? No, this one doesn't. I can actually do this one without getting a fascist government. Narbonensis, which is like the Occitan. I can get the Occitans now without going fascist, which is very interesting. That's good. So what we have left, basically, map paint. We can get cores on all of southern France, Albania and Montenegro a little bit there. And then the Gallic provinces, all of France, allowing me to have a fascist government. Which is something, I mean, do we even have the party yet? No, I mean, it's too early for that. So, I'll try to speed through the game on speed 4 or 5 to get to that point. But we're at that point now where we're just, you know, need to organise a lot of armies and stuff, but we're going to try and zoom through. I want to finish off Turkey a little bit, give Eastern Thrace and Constantinople comments to the VOD. The last VOD pointed out rightly that in order to do the Narbonensis decision, I need to own all my cores, and unfortunately, the situation now, I need my own cores, really, you know. How do we address this? Back. You're actually right. There is actually decisions like that in the government decisions and stuff. I'm not exactly sure if there are, but I remember. Industrial upgrade of 1885, what is that? Costs 1.5 million. Oh, I can get behind that. Look at that, 1.5 will be the one. Oh, what's this? Oh, no, Illyria, you might be wrong because Illyria is a sphereling, not a vassal of mine. Here's what I might do to Illyria. So, that's all great. So again, we're still kind of doing the intro here. Once again, shout out, this is the DoD rework fanfork. Agreed with me essentially about that problem I had with the decision to round off the fines. They're probably going to address that and fix it in the next version after I went through that on my stream. So I hope I can be of assistance to them in my playthrough as well, you know, giving them feedback. Wasn't the plan to... Let's just unpause a bit as well. I mean, we have to get through a lot of years here in order to reach our end game. So we might as well unpause. Like Serbia or Yugoslavia's borders in like the late 90s as they were collapsing like that. Which is kind of funny how that formed out of nowhere in this map. I'm going to take my cores from Yugoslavia, or from Illyria, and give Yugoslavia here the rest of them. Especially what we've gone through with Illyria, but... And also the fact that Illyria is the name of a legendary Roman province. It's going to be difficult to get, you know, lose them like that. You know, provide fair borders, nice map paint, and match what we want. We'll have another option, which is to... all the other decisions. We could do them again. Oh my god. Another 2.5% demobilization? Sick! Oh my... Lower mobilization sizes across the board. I know that's a big change. I know they might not like that, but I'm serious. I think yeah, Nokia is in favour of giving it back because of how loyal they've been. I'm kind of in favour of that as well. But I also am confused as to what we should do with this Yugoslavia that's formed. They've got cores on some of my feelings. I mean, there's situations where they've... I don't know if they can deck war, but in theory they could. I mean, the dual monarchy is actually still crazy. It has way more brigades than me still, and that's probably because of India. So I do need these mobilizations to actually beat them. They station troops abroad, which means we might not be so bad. It's a theocracy, Yugoslavia. Yeah, when I click on a unit, sometimes it just clicks off it. Did I bug the game out with some shit decisions or something? I could relaunch. Happens to me all the time. It could just be late game fuckery because the game is so slow now in late game. What text do I get? Well, you know where we're going with this. We have to get military text. Montenegro is a theocracy. Ah. Alright. I'm all for doing the tag switch thing. I actually do want to keep Illyria around in their full glory as they are. So let's do that. I'm going to tag switch. It's a bit of a tedious thing to do, but... Right, that's all of them. I got the decision. So our first one, and we don't need to be fascist for this, is reclaiming Narbonensis. And I can do this without lowering my infamy. If I did have Provence still alive and in my sphere, I would inherit them. So all cultural allowed rights and nationalism and imperialism, and I can get them accepted. Bit of an earlier tech. Maybe if they make that revolution and counter-revolution, it would make more sense. The powers. And also, I like the fact that even after the event chain, and even in these later stages, in the late game, there's still some interesting decisions here as we get other accepted pops and stuff. I like a mod that keeps things going in the late game. They don't just blow their load on an event chain, and then at the end of it, there's nothing to do. This one actually keeps you going. So we get the Romand accepted. Let's have a look at them. Protestants, oh. And then we get them. Where are they? Okay, that's just these. That's not Provençal. But these are a nice bonus, because I already have a lot of them in my nation. Now I have cores on all of Occitania. And who knows, maybe I'll get them accepted after I own all of that. Do I? Binding Occitania, yes. I can get Provençal accepted when I get them. Beautiful. Again, let's do it. What's their tag? Oh, it's Croatia, isn't it? Yeah, it's cool. It's very common for modders to build their new countries that they're making out of existing countries in the game and just change the name of the country and stuff, but the tag will stay the same. There's a lot of examples of that. That was what they had, aye? That was what they had. But do you want to just, while we're at it, well, do you want to just, let's just give them Gorizia as well. That's Venetian, Danubian and Slovene. They have, I'm going to give them a gift. It'll make the map look a little bit nicer. I'm just going to give them Gorizia. I don't think they had that, but I'm just in a giving mood. They didn't even have a core on it. You know, why not? I'm keeping Trieste though. I mean, look, that's where I draw the line. I think, do I have the Venetians accepted? Do I? I don't even have Venetian accepted. When do I get that, if ever? Do I even get that? What? I'm gonna get the fucking Provençals accepted before I get the Venetians. So that's that all essentially sorted. So unfortunately, what this means is the next thing I have to do is have a massive death war with the dual monarchy. Are we all looking forward to that? Especially with this glitch where my fucking map just clicks off all the time? Yeah, reward them for their loyal service indeed. I'm in a giving mood, like I said. Oh, I've got African armies that can help a lot. Built new stacks, yeah. I could take more African land. Because the dual monarchy is very powerful with fucking India that they have. Might actually need to an extent. Take more African land to get that. We can take stuff from Sokoto, and this doesn't cost infamy. Although I'm pretty much deciding that infamy is not... I'm not abiding by infamy anymore. I'll just take... I'll just do events to lower it. Something I have to say... just in the recent VOD, someone did make a comment. Now I know that most of you don't make this sort of comment and it's cool, but since someone did make the comment, there must be people out there thinking this, and they said essentially, oh, what's the point of playing it if all you're doing is cheating? Okay, I can explain that, and I'm not just going to like hate on the comment. If you think I'm cheating by doing all this, that's fair. I'm using console commands a lot. Okay, let's explain why I'm doing this stuff. Victoria 2 is a very old game, it's janky, a lot of problems with it, and essentially the console commands that I'm using are very specific, limited, and I make sure I get the agreement of the chat before I do them. I'm setting my own limitations for the campaign. I'm not completely purely abiding by and sticking within what the game limits me to in terms of infamy, in terms of transferring land around between your own spherelings and stuff. And in terms of getting the AI to add war goals on enemies that I want them to add. So I've done a lot of that. And I think it's completely fine in this game, in this day and age, to do that. I can see why people think it might be cheating though. But if I was just cheating, then I would just be wildly fucking like console commanding all the land in the world to myself. I mean, you can cheat. I'm not cheating. Hello Woven, how you doing? Yes, Noki, exactly. And infamy as well is something... I mean, I'm obviously not the only player to fucking lower their infamy with an event. Infamy is a limitation here. That if I were to, like, think practically, if I were to literally abide by the infamy limit, I'd be sitting doing nothing for decades and decades and decades just waiting for it to go down. Because it takes a long time to go down. Not only... I mean, even if... Like, I have a Twitch audience here watching this, so they don't want to sit and watch me just waiting for infamy to go down. But I wouldn't even do that myself. I mean, even just playing it. It's not an audience thing either. I would just do it anyway. Because waiting this long for infamy to go down is just absurd. And, again, hopefully you understand. Right, I'm attacking Sokoto. Let's build ourselves up a little bit more before... Let's take House of Land. Wait. No, let's take East House of Land because it's better. Map. Is there a spectator mod in Vic 2? Not that I know of. I don't think so. I don't think such a thing is possible. So that's my little calm and reasonable explanation to the so-called cheating allegations. Cheating is actually a big controversy in some Paradox circles in other games. You've heard it with Ludi, you've heard all these things. I'm completely open about every console command that I do in these campaigns and why I do it. If you disagree with it, that's fine, but don't go accusing me of cheating or anything, because it's not. I set my own boundaries for what I do within this campaign. I set my own limitations and play within them. If you want to have different limitations, then play a different way yourself, or watch someone else play differently. Hope you understand. People are trying to grab my spheres of influence, by the way. Cheeky. Do we have an ETA on the next Bavaria episode? I'm working on it. It will take within 2 weeks. It's not going to take exactly 2 weeks, but within that, maybe a week and a few days. Or a week from now. Something like that. Basically. It's almost as if people shouldn't judge someone on how they decide to have fun in their single player game. Well, yeah. It would be very wrong for me to hide the console commands I'm using it and just say... I mean, not that it's possible to do that in Vic 2 anyway. Because, like, dropping infamy, I can't just say, oh, I lost this infamy through my own skill off screen. It doesn't work that way, but hiding that sort of thing is definitely sus. But thank you, Zandri. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying the Venice series again, and I'm glad to hear that people have found replayability in my series. That's reassuring. A round of applause for you, good sir. Look at these soldiers I took from Spain. What the fuck? I don't want them. I'll rebuild them at home. You know, the amount of time I'm probably going to take to get all this stuff, all this land, this extra lap is probably going to mean we have another session of this campaign. I'm just warning you. The Rif Republic. Oh, it's a civil war with Spain. Can I support them? Can I spear that? Doubt it. I can rebuild them. Spud, do you listen to any rap? No. I personally prefer the Muscovy series. Yep, classic old one. Classic. Can you rate yourself from 0 to 10? Because I think you're at least 10.5. Strange question. I cannot have an objective view of myself. Give myself a rating or anything like that. As a person or as a content creator? I don't know what you mean. Forget that question. It's a bad question. Which series was that one with the guy that got super fucking bent out of shape about No Guy? Well, there's been 2 No Guy things in my content. The first was the Bad Frank No Guy Horde, which was a 2-part Victoria 2 story. And then the second time the No Guys came along was during the Aragon Cinematic Universe with Virtual Rock on No Guy Horde, and both of them were excellent in my own objective opinion of my own content. The Bad Frank one was a short 2-part story, whereas the Aragon one, the No Guy story, became one story within a larger campaign that I did more videos on. Bandagini has my feeling here. I see, Noki. I would be mad if I was the Russia player against someone just randomly hopping on the No Guy Horde. I sat for like a week watching all the series. You can really tell the jumps in quality Bavaria series right now is well, thank you, Hans. Thank you. I'm editing the part 6 and I'm enjoying that editing. I'm looking forward to getting that done. We're doing another railroad tech. We're about to get even more mobilization size. The mobilization size that you can get in this mod is ridiculous. I'm not even like halfway through the text of mobilization size you can get, and it's already numbers that I will never ever be able to properly micro. I talked about this on a previous stream of this campaign, but I'll say it again. I understand where people come from when they don't like the micro of Victoria 2 and find it too much and too tedious, and that's why in my Victoria 3 War System video I supported a compromise where people could have some quality of life instead of getting rid of micro completely. When it comes to the late game like this and you get absurd mobilization numbers, that's where I completely understand people's criticism and wanting some kind of automation feature. Makes a lot of sense that people want that, I get it. And we're going to have something like that in OpenVic, optionally. OpenVic released a dev diary recently, by the way, just a couple of hours ago. Check it out on the Discord and stuff. It gives you an insight into why there's been so little news from OpenVic for a while, but they're now getting into the swing of things, and there's going to be great stuff in the next upcoming weeks. Y4 system would fix this, in my opinion. Yeah. Do you know of the Northern Struggle mod for Vic 2? Much more alternate history. Yeah, it's funny because I don't know exactly what's going on with the Northern Struggle, because there was a mod called Endless Struggle. I think I know more about that one. I don't know. If you could explain to me the difference between Northern Struggle and Endless Struggle, that would be great. What the Endless Struggle one, I think, used to be known as JBA mod, and we did some content on that actually. I played that. Now, well, Queerpay, I think microing industry is fine because it actually does have macro elements. You can shift click, look. If you shift click the upgrade factory button, it will upgrade all factories which have a certain level of employment. Not all of them, but if they're nearly full, it'll upgrade them. So there are things that help you out there, and it's not the worst. Microing factories in the late game and stuff, I think it's easier than microing soldiers. The soldiers get out of hand if there's too many. Right, that's all we're taking from Sokoto. Nice extra bit of map painting. We've already done Karen Bornu. I think we have a truce with them. Do I? No? I can't take any more, I think. The thingies, the casus bellis for Scramble have gone. Northern Struggle is an alternate history mod that uses PDM as a base. Endless Struggle. So is there no connection between those two mods? Because Jesus Christ, the names of them are the same. One artillery. Not from what I can tell. Damn. So they are disconnected. I just sort of thought by the names that... Wait, are they the same sort of thing? Well, I suppose war with the dual monarchy is the next thing on the agenda, so let's start fully garrisoning the entire border with them. Yeah. Throne of Lorraine and East Aquitania. I never got any confusion about those two. Another thing I have to point out here, unfortunately, is that the performance is very sluggish and slow. I've mentioned this loads of times, but either it's a mod issue or it could be my issue on my PC. I don't know exactly. I need some more soldiers to bolster my army. Let's encourage them for a while. Dual monarchy is very, 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 very strong. And they probably have a huge mobilization pool themselves. This mod is slow. Well, if other people are finding the same thing, then I can start to conclude that it's not just me in my PC. Thank you very much, B-tier, for the tier 1 new sub. Thank you very much. Enjoy your emotes. Did they get their accepted? They actually took the French route. So they're not going to have the biggest mobilization pool, but I mean, even a limited dual monarchy accepted pop will still have loads of mobilization because of just how much the mod spams mobilization capacity fucking inventions. Am I having good shortages? Oh, that's unfortunate. It is what it is. I didn't micro my industry properly this campaign, so if I face the consequences of that, then. You think it's possible to play multiplayer with this mod? No. Hello, Fourth Kaiser. Now, this mod's not for multiplayer, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's for single player. It doesn't claim to be for multiplayer. It is exactly what it says on the tin. Dual Monarchy is stationing troops in my fucking land. Thanks, Fourth Kaiser. Glad you enjoyed Football DOD. I think DOD needs more formidable nation, especially for Burgundy. Do you mean this version of DOD? Or something else? If you're referring to the old versions that I used and stuff in multiplayer, then yeah, they lack content. Yeah, this version, yeah. I don't know Burgundy's specifics in this mod, but someone is pointing out that they do have a lot of stuff. They can form the Rhine Confederation. They're probably even worth a playthrough. Every country in this fucking mod is worth a playthrough. Oh, look at that, by the way. That is definitely coming. Something that will definitely help us with our war against the dual monarchy is allies. Don't count them out. Taiwanatsu, Plantaginia, all the Balkan Bros will be in on it. So that boosts our chances. Although it is AI, they will run off and do ridiculous moves. So look at all this. Look at this. Good modifiers and events coming through. Another state there. Nice. Based Caesar POV. Macedonians getting rebels. Come on guys, calm down. I really need organic chemistry so that I can get more supply limit. That's actually huge because the massive 708 brigade mobilization that I'm about to fucking make needs bigger supply on provinces to actually not just die to attrition. Ah, crises. They should be turned off, in my opinion, right now. They don't make sense in this mod. I'm taking a prestige hit. Fine by me. Oh, we're getting rebels now, are we? Is this when the rebels start popping out? Is this a sign of things to come, is it? Hmm? That's actually quite a lot. Fuck's sake. Looks like this is what we're going to have to start dealing with. Can you get connected ports in your African holdings? Probably, but connected ports isn't anything I'm interested in this mod. That connected port meta is very multiplayer. The AI will never really threaten you at sea if you build a decent navy. But min-maxing your connected ports to get a bigger navy is what you do for the edge in multiplayer, not really single player. I'm building forts as a protection against future rebels so they don't occupy me instantly. I doubt if I can even build forts because of my tech though. Not tech, but my industry. Something I learned from last time, your country turns into Romania whether you release the Tuscan revolutionaries or not. Oh! But does it become a republic? That's the question. Oh, I can build this thingy now. Nice. Oh, look at that. That's Venice only. When do I ever get Venetians accepted? It's crazy that I don't. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's strange. You get it in other DOD. Maybe I need to do that to get them. No, apparently not. Organic chemistry, please. It turns you into a republic regardless. So what we're saying is Smooth Tony was actually wrong. Provençal better than Venetian. Well, probably. The Venetians used to cause me a lot of problems back in the early days of this campaign. They were a menace. The menace from Venice. I think that's a hard agree from me against Venice. They were very bad back in the day. The DM have allies. Oh, nothing to worry about. A South American thing for me if they're not already getting annexed as we speak. Hey, what is it that I have to make the people go paternal? They're state capitalist. So that is what it is. Alright, build more troops. State capitals. Lombardia. And artillery. Bronze. I'm not microing and min-maxing my industry that much. I probably should, but Savoy's got a bronze factory. There you go. I built a couple. Look at Venice in the Bavaria series, not to spoil or anything, but they're not really going to be... Part 5, you already know what happened to Venice, actually, so... Massively inflated troop numbers, and then they don't give you the supply limit to have more than fucking 2 stacks on a province. Supply limit is like lower in this mod, I'm sure of it. I think someone actually mentioned that earlier when I was going through the text. I should have been stockpiling military goods a long time ago. But now I will do it. Let me get... no. Leon is the lone doomer. Right, that should be the military goods now. I should be building all my troops. Still lack... oh, for fuck's sake. Completely forgot about the League of Magdeburg. I mean, who the fuck even are you? I don't think they're going to do much to the dual monarchy. The performance of this mod makes it very hard to get through this late game if we are forced to take it slowly. Sodom of Rus gets military access to it, or a PLC and stuff. That's fine by me. I think our little boosting of soldier pops has been successful. We've already gotten like an extra 30 brigades from that. Alright Chad, I'll do it for you. I'll win this war. Mark my words. Who's the Danubians at war with? Oh, Rus and Scandi. Spear Venice, Spud? Nah, what I actually want to do to Venice... Macedonia? What's happening, Macedonia? I have to kill their rebels. I actually just... well, they're in Bohemia Sphere. I need to... another thing I have to do here is finish map painting against Greece, which is in Burgundy Sphere, and fucking Turkey, which is in Bohemia Sphere, which is a couple extra wars. Bohemia is not really much to worry about nowadays, but it's a bit annoying. I think I want to take that bit of Anatolia for either myself or Armenia. This region here, the region of Anatolia itself, has a lot of Armenians in it. I think I would be happy to give that to them. This northern one has Greeks. This one has Greeks. I might give these two to Macedonia. and take Konya for myself so that I can have something more there. But, yeah. Fucking hell. That Magdeburg country is going to unsphere the thing from me again. It's very uncomfortable to play this with the lag and the fact that my fucking clicking on units keeps glitching out. It's kind of uncomfortable. But we'll get through this and we'll paint our map. Mark my fucking words. Do I have any infantry building, for fuck's sake? Yes, we do. We're back. Very good. You know, I'm procrastinating the dual monarchy war. Like, I can't even micro my fucking standing army into position here, let alone... The normal conservative fucking won the election. The paternalists are gone. What's the war fucking policy? Pro-military is fine. Fucking... Why is my sphere so slow with Illyria? Why am I so slow to sphere them? I'm not really. It's not really slow. Tedious. Just tedious. That's all it is. Just tedious. I definitely need organic chemistry before I proceed. Speed 3. I'm lagging so much. Oh, the lag, it's so sluggish. A million lines of event chain code are slowing me down as we speak. They need to add some kind of script to the mod that automatically deletes the event chains from the mod that have been done. So if you've done an event chain, they need to get deleted from the file. They need to do that. That's my theory on how they can improve the mod. You heard it here first. By the way, support the channel with the donation link. It is the best way to support Spudgun Official, because it is the way in which least of your money goes to another company. It is the most money effective way. Chuck me a wee tip on the stream elements. Support Victoria 2 content near you. We get organic chemistry and we can maybe, if we're lucky, consolidate a couple of these brigades so that we can maybe, just maybe, have more than one brigade on any given province. One stack, I mean. And I suppose the tactic here against the dual monarchy will be to just let them throw their army against my mountains for a while. And I definitely do need to garrison all border provinces with other countries, because they will give military access to the DM. So in effect it will just become an extended front line all over the place. That's how it works in this game. This bug with the de-clicking of my armies constantly is driving me mental. I've never had it before. Alright, we've got on organic chemistry. Should we go straight for electricity next? Yeah, we are. Okay, this province here, still 1 stack. This one here, technically, still doesn't support 60. This one here still doesn't. This mod's fucked. This mod is completely fucked in this regard. This is absolutely fucking atrocious. Supply limit in this mod, plus the massive amount of troops you have to have due to the inflated brigade counts, can fuck off. It can actually fuck off. Sorry. Sorry, mod makers, but that is absolutely horrible. When does the supply limit plus 25%? It's not an invention. That's it. I've got the supply limit, apparently. Terrible. You want to make it so that provinces can support less brigades, yet you inflate the brigade counts due to huge mobilization buffs that are completely unprecedented. Any supply limit boosters and inventions. That's also unprecedented. You never see that, but I'll have a look. I doubt it. You never see that. You never see supply, unless people know. You never see supply limit within inventions. Any good general? He's alright. That's an alright general. Over here, what have we got? Any more space? 58 is fine. We can put 2 stacks on that. Okay, Illyria. That other country is no longer trying to sphere it, so I'll go back in my sphere. A lot of inventions. Increased consumption of supplies. I don't know how supply consumption plays into that though. I don't really know exactly what that does in terms of supply count. Supply limit. So, the Kingdom of Swabia, which is a puppet of Burgundy. Burgundy, I don't know if they will give the dual monarchy military access, but if they do, I'll be ready on this border. With garrisons and shite. I really don't want to hit the mobilization button. I'm very hesitant, but we all know I need to do it. We all know it's coming. Let me just, all those factories I just built, let's just get people encouraged to go into them. Briefly. Just making people go into my new factories, please. There you go, there you go. In there, in there. Get in, get in. Work those artillery factories. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Right. Once again, I'm requesting that you conquer Gaul. We're conquering southern Gaul. Mobilizing button. Let's stop caring about my exactly comfy stacks, and let's just start blobbing everything together now. And we're going to prepare to mobilize, and we're going to have a rally point there, a rally point there, a rally point there, and a rally point there. Going to have a rally point there and a rally point there, and here we go. We're going to hit that mobilization button. We need electricity though. We need electricity. That extra supply limit. We're going to be fighting against obscene brigade counts as well from the dual monarchy. We all know it's coming. Who am I? What? Mexico? Ah, who cares? Mexico invading me, apparently. Right, let's get these African troops up. Can you manage a walk through the desert? Force march through the fucking desert? Good job, Tawanatsu. You annexed another little South American country. Congrats to you. United Provinces of Salvador. Another ally that I can rely on. in these dark times. Alright, who wants me to hit the mobilization button? A lot of people do. They want me to destroy my PC. Rebellion in our ally, Armenia. What happened to them? Do I have to deal with Armenia here? They're not worth it. I will just manually resphere them, okay? They'll even ally me right now. They're fine. If my PC dies due to fucking pressing this mobilization button, chat, everyone who asked me to mobilize better fucking fund my next PC build. I swear. We're never recovering from this. This mod was already destroying my PC as it was. It's already over. Now, where are the brigades appearing? What have we got so far? 27k in... Oh, we've got 30k. That's a comfy 30k stack. If that was my only mobilization, I tell you, I'd be happy. Oh, another 30k. Oh, another 30k has appeared. And I immediately get peacetime mobilization. We're doing 2-speed. Also, we can construct some artillery. Very difficult because of the lag. Look at the lag. Look at the lag. Auto-saving takes a long time, of course, but look at the lag. Don't cancel. I didn't fucking click that. Oh! 33k stack. Nice. Very comfy. It's comfy so far. So now moving on to wait. Well, you can look at the we can look at the recruitment map to see where my mobilization comes from. The 58 on Palermo can get a rally point. So where does my 700 odd mobilization come from? So there's going to be 45k there, 49k there. We even get 3k in this place, which is not really accepted. A little bit in North Africa. How does this equate to 700k? Does it? Do the numbers really add up? I think they do. Do I have anywhere else? I've got 2 over here. Chat, do a little bit of quick maths. I mean, you can see the numbers. 3, 45, 49, 65, 67. Does it add up? Yeah. 77 here in Milan is a lot. I'll give it its own rally point. No, because that fucking captures all of these. Ah, that's fine. We'll have a big blob there. It does add up to about 750 if you add them all up. Yeah, it does. It makes sense. Right, we got a new 30k there. Let's bring them round. Comfy 30ks, comfy 30ks. Where's my transports? Oh, look at this. I went over to collect 9k from America. Maybe even these Cuban troops too. I just got more mobilization size. I'm not demobbing and remobbing for that. You're not going to get me. The Magdeburg people are now sitting on 100. How do they get so much influence so fast? Look how fast they're fucking going up. How's that fair? I need to ban them. Split that in half. Yeah. Oh, the glitch happens. I'm reloading my game. I'm reloading my game to see if it gets rid of that clicking glitch. We're quickly reloading, okay? Bear with me here, everyone in the chat. quick rehost the game. So, what's on everyone's mind? The whole point of that, you know, the football talk in the first place was because I have the football tags on my stream. So I'm once again asking for a wee football chat so I can justify the football tag. Which is still there. It's still there, believe it or not. So how's everyone's football team doing? Everyone watching the Women's World Cup? I'm not. Yeah, great talk. Anyone getting some spicy transfers? Anyone's big players leaving for Saudi Arabia? American football or European? Mate, European. Right, we have reloaded the save. I've not got a football team aside from Japanese national. I tell you what though, Japan did very well in the World Cup in 2022. I think they put on a good showing. Well done to them. MLS, the big up-and-coming league. MLS has been hyped up for years. It's always been... People are always saying, oh, football or soccer, well, it's finally coming up in America. They're finally gaining an interest in it. And they keep getting these star transfers to live out the last 2 years of their career. But what happens if those when those star transfers retire in like a year or two after they move there? That's not really sustainable, is it? You need to develop your own talent. We're also kicking ass in the women's. I'm sure that's great, but I don't think anyone's watching that. It's propped up by immigrants from football-loving countries. Oh, that's interesting from an American perspective. Yeah, I suppose it would be. I think Mexico cares a lot more about football than the USA, for example, doesn't it? So there's obviously a lot of immigrants moving from Mexico to the USA, so they become big football fans there. Am I right? I guess the hope in buying up talent is to inspire Americans to... Yeah, probably. Yeah, something like that. But I think they're just happy to get what they can get. Why not build some railroads in my allies? Just why not? Oh my god, the Asia Minors, the Turks are all supporting separatist parties. Yes, American teams just got messy, exactly. Yes, they did. Can you go accept Greeks and Romanian? No. No. Not much action on my rally points right now. Where is everyone? Oh, we got our mobilizations over in Naples. That's where the action's happening. Oh, that's a lot. Bring them up, bring them up. Now, yeah, is it actually... I wonder if it's actually possible for these big name football players to go to a shitty league that offers them a lot of money, even when they're ridiculously old, like older than any football player has ever played, when they reach their fucking 50s. Could a Messi in his 50s still be better than good enough to play in like a Saudi Arabian league? Maybe you can only play them. You could maybe just play him for like a half of a game, sub him off, sub him on to take a free kick or something, even when he's like 60. I think you could still get away with that. Messi and a Zimmer is probably still better than any Saudi Arabian teams, right? I think the time has come to declare the war. So I'm decking. I'm decking. We don't use any infamy for this. So let's make it the first one that we deck for Provence. How much war score? Would there be enough war score for me to take them all? Can we do a quick calculation here? Because if there isn't enough war score for me to take all of Provence in one war, there is an alternate way I can do this. What I can do is use a liberate country casus belli, liberate Provence, and then restore order on them. The betrayal. Or maybe inheritance would happen, but inheritance is an iffy mechanic that could sometimes work for you and sometimes not work for you. Let's do the math in the chat. Can someone please do the sum? 15 plus 13 plus 9 plus 14 plus 13 plus 20. Yeah, that's enough. You can actually get them all. I think I can calculate that. You know, that's less than 100. 15 plus 13, 28. No, yeah, 28. 28 plus 9, 37. 37 plus 14, 51. 51. I've lost count of which ones I was on, but it's enough. I think the point is we know it's enough. So we're decking. Let's start with Provence for the symbolism, going all the way back to Provence. Even the League of Magdeburg won't join my war. What a traitorous, useless country the League of Magdeburg is. Oh, I need to ban. I need to really ban them there in Illyria right now. Anyway, there's more important things. Let's see who joins. So, Taman Tinsuyu joined, Salvador didn't join. Basically, all my Spherelings join, and all my non-Sphereling allies don't join. You know, that's the mechanics. Even Illyria doesn't join because of that, so... Illyria has betrayed me. Are they setting themselves up for my going back and just taking fucking Istria and Dalmatia anyway and giving the rest of them to Hugo? Are they setting themselves up for that? I know it's the League of Magdeburg who's doing this by taking them out of my sphere, but still. No one joined the dual monarchy. Now let's send out the navy and sort of do a blockade. I've got a lot of ironclads. I don't know if they will have ironclads themselves. But let's send out the navy. I think I have a lot of sentimental value for Illyria here, but maybe it's time to let them go. It's time to put away Old Yeller. You know, after the dual monarchy war, we can tidy them up, so to speak. You know. Where's all my transports? We still have troops to bring over. Oh yes, very important to bring 12k over from America here. Very important. Plantagenet should ship troops. Of course, remember that Yugoslavia accepts Croatians, so they will be a valid, full-fledged part of that country in the event of a takeover. Now, which provinces can I grab? This is a mountain farmland that cannot be encircled. I'm going to grab that. We're going to move forward and we're going to grab that province. This is a speed 1 war. Here we go. The channel point prediction has already been done pre-war. So people have already bet on whether I will win this or not. The Belgian Confederacy has allied me. Will you join? And what's the point of allying me then if you won't join wars on my side? I do get to ban the League of Magdeburg, so I could get Illyria back. but we might still let them go. Qing Chu, you allied me. Join my war? They will join. Hey, based. Qing Chu are the good guys here. They did it. They joined my side. Counting on you, Spud. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is a very winnable war. How are my rally points doing? Good, 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 good. Speed 1. I mean, they've abandoned the border here in this bit, but I don't want to move in yet. I mean, look at the amount of brigades they have. It's actually not that many. The brigade count went down. I swear to God they used to have 380. What actually happened to the DM's brigade count? They're mobilising, so they're going to get a lot from that. Oh, look who comes crawling back. Will you join my war? No. Fuck you. I think the time is over for Illyria now. If I do a full push, that's when things could get absolutely insane though. When the AI could really start just moving around behind my lines and it gets so annoying, but I am going to push in from this front here. I'm going to try and link up my two fronts, of course, which is the way you do this. The unit glitch is still happening, I think. Grenoble is also a mountain. I will move in there. Yeah, wars against the AI are what they are. We all know about that. There's no need to beat a dead horse. We know what the AI in Victoria 2 is. There's nothing more to say. Lusitanian Sea. So is that my transports over here? No, it's not. What's Lusitanian Sea? God knows what the fuck Lusitanian Sea is. Apparently I had a ship off of here somewhere. I don't recall having one. Yeah, here you go. Here's the DM troops coming to attack me now. Actually, I was just complaining about the Victoria 2 AI, but moving back to bait me into their land and then hit me is actually a very smart tactic that they have just done. So don't discount the AI, actually. I think a player has glitched into my game to fight me. A very good player. Moving in on this front. And then they're moving back. You know what? I could just attack that. I can brute force. And I will micro myself a good attack general. Which is going to be my 4 attack in Lleida. Yeah, why not, eh? Why not micro? Loco is... You've triggered the loco command. DM really said full siege me. That unit glitch is still happening. I guess the only theory I have as to why that glitch is a thing is just the level of the amount of units that are here bloating the game, just causing general glitches. That's all I can think of. Oh, they ran away. Hit them. We beat one little dual monarchy fleet. Are they getting away? 15th of... Oh, same day. I want to hit them. I want to actually catch the DM's army here. Are they in front of me in the tag list thing that causes them to get away first? Are they? They get away. 20th of July, 18th. Okay, I hit them that time. I will catch them there. What about this battle? That is a huge battle. See? See the problem here? The problem is they get massive amount of troops out of nowhere to hit me and then it gets chaotic. I want to give a very big fuck you to the person who told me to just fully move in, because then this happens. The AI will just go behind your lines and just go insane and fuck you over. The The AI thrives in chaos, exactly. We have a good battle here. Pause the game. Let's move up here. Move up here. See, in the late game now, we're fighting in terms of front lines on our mind. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna just... I have to move there to prevent them outflanking. Now, if I could get a good defense general. I have a 3 somewhere, don't I? 3 defense, 3 defense, 3 defense. No. I don't have anything more than a 2 defense. Move up and take massive attrition because of the supply limit fuckery in this mod. How's it going on this front? Fine. I say we launch an attack from here as well. 3 attack. Beautiful. Go, go, go. Defending here with the 1 defense is fine. Reinforce that. We're dealing better casualties. It's going well so far. This is my first time joining one of your streams and I really enjoy it. Glad to hear it, Xavier. We're the best. I hope you stick around for more in the future. The way you beat the AI is to take it methodically. Slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. Methodically beat them. And now we've already pretty much linked our 2 fronts, which is a great tactical victory. Yes, we're all going finally some good map forming. We're about to gain our first control over the first ticker of Provence. The Victoria 2 AI, it is what it is. Romania will be victorious. Okay, they pulled out a Grenoble as well. Let's follow up. Wipe them there. Move up, move up. Methodically. Methodically. Control everything. Encircle them. Why not? Encircle them. And we've got backlines ready. We got mobilized troops and stuff. It's fine. It's looking good. Move everything up. Any rally points? Yes, we have troops on rally points. Yeah. Bologna? Yeah, we're fine. Siena? Yeah, good. Easy. The map will be painted. Map painting is back on the menu, so we're going to pause here. We're going to have an operational pause and consolidate the land that we've taken, which is effectively almost everything we already need to take. All of Provence is already pretty much sieged down. How many times can I say the word already in 5 seconds? Montpellier. Yeah, there you go. Easy. What's Hungary at war with? The League of Magdeburg. Well, they're all having little wars amongst themselves. Bohemia and Magdeburg. Oh! Did we notice that? When did that happen? When in God's green good earth did this happen? And why would the capital of Northumbria be Liverpool? The Scouse Republic. Romania has declared war on the dual monarchy. Now is our chance to declare our own republic. Is the football tag still up yet? And speaking of football, Northumbria would have a very good team here, this new duchy that has just formed as a satellite. They're going to have their own decentralised team. And they're going to have Liverpool. And they're going to have some of the great sporting cities. They're going to have Birmingham. Do they have Manchester? Which one is Manchester? I think it's in there somewhere. That's it. They have Manchester and Liverpool. And Newcastle. Leicester. Some of the legendary footballing names. So that's a very formidable team. That's all I can think of. Yeah, I know they're a satellite, yeah. I'm just wondering when that happened. Is that the reason that the Dual Monarchies brigade count was lower than I expected, but I didn't notice that at the start of the war? And I think I would have noticed that if that actually happened. Start of the war. I'm confused. If I move one more troop up north here to Toul, then that is me occupying everything that I have cores on against the Dual Monarchy, so I can take them out or something.
Come on, England! Score some fucking goals!
Of my godness, gracious Latin Empire.
Thank you, Rog of the Foil, for the 5 months of Prime. Appreciate it. The Scousers! Scousers! Click! Quick! Declare independence while he's fighting the Latin Empire! Quick! Quick! Declare independence! Now's our chance! Now's our chance, eh? And they did it. I mean, it's not Liverpool, though, because it's Northumbria, which is traditionally the eastern coast of England. So the capital being Liverpool is awkward. It should be York or Newcastle. Newcastle. York. So it shouldn't be Liverpool. That's the LARPing gone wrong. Told you the full push would work. Well, I had to engage a lot of skill to make it work. If I didn't carefully navigate that with my huge skill, it could have been a disaster. Arg! I'm also sort of wondering, well, obviously the fact that this has come free is because the Dual Monarchy went for the French route, so England would be more rebellious. Let's add Aquitaine. I'm going to add them as I occupy them so that I can use tickers. The Ottoman Empire's at war with someone. Don't tell me it's Armenia. No, it's not Armenia. Good. Am I re-spearing Armenia? Armenia's been a bit of a disloyal feeling as well, you know. Can I trust Armenia? Ah, by the way. Oh, Illyria is allied to Macedonia and Albania, but they're in my sphere. Would they actually join a war against me if I decked on Illyria? Mechanically speaking. Could they? Would they? Should they? I don't know that one. I think they would be blocked. I do believe, according to my own quick thoughts, I think they'd be blocked. Yes, indeed, they can't. So this is the point where we could maybe... Can we get a release date for the new Bavaria episode? No. If I could provide release dates, I would. I'd love to. On the day that I finish the video or the day after. Therefore, I can't give you a full date. But it's going to be within 2 weeks. I would say maybe even... Aye. Release dates are bad ideas anyway, because if you don't hit the release date, people get angry. Well, release dates are a bad idea if you aren't sure that you're going to actually be able to make it past, but only when I know for an absolute fact that the video will be done by then. It's quite simple. You make a release date when you can, and if you cannot guarantee a date, don't give one. I just wanted an estimation. No, Wrath of Grapes. I'm going to object to that. Objection in the court. His message says, can we get a release date for the new Bavaria episode? And now he's changing his story, Your Honour. He's now saying he wanted a release date. He's shifting the goalposts, Your Honour, but I overestimated them. Joe monarchy, they're a flop. Because they became the French monarchy, that's why. They flopped. Le flop. I'm going to take Dalmatia and Istria. And I'm going to take Kärnten as well, maybe. If I take Kärnten, then that means that I can go on I can tag switch to Yugoslavia and make them restore order. And well, I don't know if they would win that. Maybe I'd do it after the truce with me so I can get called in. It's a deep moment of loss here. It's very sad what we have to do to Illyria here. But let's not forget. Let's not forget our good times, and let's not forget that they deserve this, and that they will become a very good, accepted part of the future Yugoslavia that we are forming. Sorry, Kudos, but it's over for Illyria. As we have an operational pause against the dual monarchy just to occupy the land that we've got, so that we just ticker them out. Because I can't be arsed fully occupying that shit. Get a good stack wipe against them there. Easy. Illyria, they've been a strong Roman province. But all good things must come to an end. Hold on a sec. Illyria was the strongest province of this Roman mod. They were one of our greatest allies throughout this whole thing, named after the ancient province of Illyria, the home of many great Roman generals of old. Formed into a new modern state, led by the Slavic people, the Croats, later accepting the Slovenes, fought side by side many wars from Venice, the Danubian Confederation, and we granted them generously with so much land. But unfortunately, some of that land that we granted them generously actually turns out to be my cores, and I need all my cores to take many of the LARP decisions to get more cores. That's just the way it works. And now, we must say goodbye to one of our most loyal allies. But they will live on in our memory. We will never forget the sacrifice that Illyria made, and their people will be treated well by our new Yugoslav state ally and my own country. Now let's stop that before I get too muted by copyright. We will acquire... war score. How much war score does Dalmatia cost? 50. Well, we can get them both, but we can't take Kärnten. Right, anyway. Attack. Sorry, Illyria, but it's come to this. It's come to this. It has to be done. Can we get some salutes in the chat for Illyria? And if there are any Croatians in my chat right now, if you'd like to say a few words, the floor is yours. Hungary, the Turks, Venice, the Civil War. I know. But you see, Illyria will live on in a way. It's not the people that we're getting rid of, it's only the current regime. And they will be replaced by Yugoslavia and my own direct rule. Oh, they have a bigger navy than the dual monarchy. Shit. Actually, speaking of that, the dual monarchy's navy is out. In full there, we'll kill it. Right, let's add a Languedoc. Good, added. If I'm half Serbian, am I able to speak? No, be quiet. Serbians, not welcome in this current conversation. This isn't about you. This is between me and the Croatians. I'm getting support from one person in the chat here. Why not take Kärnten and then truce break for the other core anyway? Maybe. We could release... Oh, wait, I've got a better idea. We can release Slovenia out of Kärnten and have a little remnant. How about that? Slovenia. Wait, no. I mean, that's a Yugoslav core, and it really ought to be taken by Yugoslavia. I don't know. We'll figure out a good way to divide this land. I will accept the autonomous femboy state of Slovenia. You know what? You've convinced me not to release Slovenia there. I think I'm now fully against it. Okay, what? Let's add all our stuff. Let's add Auvergne. All of it getting added. And we will take her out of the dual monarchy. Crush the navy. The Crimean Navy bravely fought. The Crimean Navy. They're my ally and I called them into this war. And one of my many failings. The Crimean Navy bravely fought here. I swear to God, the Magdeburgian Confederation is probably going to end up joining. Wait. Did the Danubian Confederation deck? Oh, they did. Wait. What's that? Danubian Liberation of Kärnten. You know, the Danubian Liberation of Kärnten actually takes care of a problem for me. I hate to say it, but the Danubians are doing me a favour. I'm going to let them. That actually, because as well, even Slovenia will still be there for Yugoslavia to take, because the AI will always do the thing which is like, only take our cores. Which means they will only take the one province that is not a core for Yugoslavia. Funny how things all add up like that. Funny how things happen. Doesn't the CB take the whole state anyway? Ah, Snailio. The thing is, Snailio, the reason I want rid of Kärnten so that Yugoslavia can take it is because Yugoslavia would be able to use Restore Order. And you can only use Restore Order if every province of the target country is your core. Every province is a core. So if Kärnten is there, you can't do it. Yugoslavia would have to just take one state at a time, one core. And then they wouldn't be able to do all of them in one war because there's going to be huge war score costs. But the Danubian Confederation is taking care of that problem now for me. An old friend, by the way, the Danubians, they were an ally before. And I also did betray them at one point. Look, the Northumbrians are putting up more of a fucking resistance than the dual monarchy's own men. That's pathetic. Do we get Armenia back in the spear? Yes. Pathetic. Oh, yeah, I can't sphere Illyria anymore. So they're going to end up a sphere of the fucking Magdeburg Confederation. Or something. The DM sent football hooligans. They're deploying the football hooligan battalions against me. Disgusting. This is a big naval battle. What ships do they have? Yeah, the DM has ironclads. A good fight. I've got more of them. Good fight from the navy. I must say that we didn't really have too many attrition problems with our massive mobilisation either. I think we were alright. I've controlled brigade counts of roughly this size in multiplayer games. Have you been spud? I've been good, Testicle Torsion. Have you been good yourself, Testicle Torsion? Despite your name, suffering from that, you been alright? I'm from Scotland, Calco Boss. You know, some people assume that I don't read chat and they talk about me in the third person. Not knowing that I will happily just look at the chat and answer your question if you were to ask me directly. People just don't know how responsive I am. All the time. They're used to watching Bokoan or something. People that never answer chat. I've been unwell, but now I'm feeling better. It's not related to my name. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better anyway, Testicle Torsion. No, nothing to apologise for, Calco Boss. I was just having fun. We're gonna get another fucking Reddit post. Yeah, it's over. But, No, you know, a streamer that doesn't actually ever read chat, it's a respectable position, actually. It is a respectable position. Because sometimes you can get bogged down reading chat, and there's things about it that annoy you. And there are some streamers that I watch who always get into arguments with their chat, and they always get fake information from the chat. So I do respect the position of just never bothering and never reading it. And if you make it clear that you're a streamer who doesn't read chat, then there's nothing to really complain about. Because people know. People don't have the expectation that they'll read chat. So I'm not really criticising that. It's an approach of a streamer. It's the way they decide to do things. And we add that, and then we're done with the dual monarchy when they accept. I went to St Andrews for a Masters. Great time of my life. Love Scotland. Oh, glad to hear it. St Andrews is a pretty interesting place. I've been there a few times. It's lovely, of course, but it really is just full of Americans. It's just an American colony. It really is. People go there expecting an authentic, beautiful Scottish experience, but no, it's just like a fucking American colony. Really, you're not getting an authentic Scottish experience there. With two smallest feelings, because of the university, yeah. And I suppose the other side of that is golf. There's also a lot of golf there. It's just St Andrews is golf and university. That's about it. If you want either of those two things, St Andrews is the place for you. If you want a normal Scottish town, it's not the place for you. It used to be an important place for religion. It had that big abbey, big cathedral. But that hasn't been relevant since the 1500s or whatever. Since the Reformation. Stay away from Glasgow at all costs? No, Glasgow's alright. Glasgow's fine. Is the Danubians going to separate peace out for their thing? I just want them to do that. They need a lot of war score to actually take Carrington. Why you speed 1 in single player? There's loads of reasons for that, many of which I've already gone over on this stream. First of all, performance issues in this mod. The mod performs very slowly due to the bloated nature of all the LARP and stuff, which I do love the LARP and all that stuff in this mod, but it comes with the downside of being a very bloated, slow performance mod. Don't get me wrong. That's one of the reasons. Second reason is I really like to take these single player streams slowly anyway. I really enjoy just taking my time with them and talking to chat a lot. If you're looking for someone who blasts through their single player campaigns on Speed 5, I'm not your man for that. There's plenty other SP streamers and stuff who do that. Was Danubian at war with your others' feelings? Yeah, Albania and Macedonia actually did join that, which is quite sad, because Albania and Macedonia will get their arses kicked. I'm going to... DoD devs merging two countries that hate each other into an amalgam. Rionia and dual monarchy. What? Merging Thumbria and dual monarchy is broken out. No, it's actually Egypt and Romania launching a naval invasion of England. Well, Speed 5 campaigns are like 8 hours anyway. Well, even if the mod could support going on Speed 5, I wouldn't do it. Alright, my mobilisations and my rally points are starting to get over the top now. Oh my god, I've got 111k in Tarragona. Fuck's sake. Now it's getting over the top. Because, like, I don't have any use for these troops now, so... Oh my god, another 27k just spawns in Barcelona as I say that. I don't have any use for them now. They're just kind of sitting around. I'm occupying what I need from the dual monarchy and I'm tickering them out. That's that. What's your favourite DoD country? That's a really difficult question. But my honest answer would have to be Plantagenet for obvious reasons. It's not just the American bloodbath. I do think they are a fascinating country in terms of a concept of lore and LARP. They're a bit like the American South, but at the same time very different. What is happening in the fog? What the fuck happened to the fog? Is this meant to happen? Southern Western Lake Confederation, Finland, and that. What? Squellinger Confederation. So they're like a fully independent CSA, but a monarchy and French. They still have a slavery issue, and it's the idea in terms of an alternate history of how a slavery issue gets solved without it being part of a union that does it is fascinating. You'd think maybe the Belgian Confederacy are the ones to come and invade them from the outside to deal with it. Now can I ask a question? I have been wondering a lot of Hoi 4 multiplayer. What is it? Why am I can't answer anything about a question to do with Hoi 4 multiplayer. I don't play Hoi 4, Calco Boss. You're barking up the wrong tree. Also, my background music just stopped. And it restarted. So, yeah, Illyria would accept my demands now. And I assume that, yeah, I'm just going to piece them out now. No reason not to. The Danubians will take what they're going to take now. And me going on more would probably just hamper that. So, I think... Nah, there's nothing here that I took that I don't have a core on. So I'll be keeping all of that anyway. Now let's look at that. We've now gotten Istria and Dalmatia. And yeah, it's ports and it's more land, but it's not accepted pops because I don't have Venetians. Sorry, I thought because you referenced Bokoan. Oh no, don't! I reference Bokoan negatively. Yeah. He's a bad guy around here in these parts. But I have nothing against anyone who watches him or anything like that. It's fine. Okay. We pieced out the Illyria thing, which means we now have all our core as well. I do need to take this. Ongla cultural unity happened. I think they're assimilating everyone. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, he made a Reddit post about how we're all edgelords. Well, if we're edgelords, way more edgy than anything that we've ever come out with. Now the dual monarchy is legitimate. Yeah, I mean, I've seen clips from fucking Bokoan streams relatively recently where they're kind of skirting around saying the N-word a little bit as well, saying words that sound like it as a joke. And you've seen that on my streams as well now and again, sort of, maybe. I don't think I've ever done that myself, but you might have heard it from others. So they do the same, if not worse, than me and people I play with. So to come out saying that sort of thing is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why they did it. I don't know what made them target me for edginess when they're significantly worse. And have been for years, still are. Were even worse in the past, just like me, just like us all. In fact, if you think about it, we're all really in the same boat. Me and Bokoan. You know, in terms of this whole edginess and political correctness issues and all these things, we're in the same boat. We used to be edgier in the past. We've played with edgy people. Had the same problems. And I would never hold that against him. But then he comes out with it. Fucking uses it as a fucking attack against me. When it's the same. And he's had significantly worse problems with it. I once watched Bo kick a player for saying the F word about gays and he was kicked from the set. Yeah, of course. I mean, me and him, we both police that sort of thing now. On our Discords and our communities and everything. Certainly. I mean, like I said, we're in the same boat over this. Now we send everything to the dual monarchy and that's that. Fantastic. Oh my god, look at the map. Oh, look at that. Can we get a dual Romanian monarchy? Look at that. Beautiful map painting. Nerf Cougar, did you try and send a link? I don't think you can. Let's leave the bow talk. Let's stop that now and focus back on our map that we just formed.
Morning Galloons. Score some fucking goals.
Almost there.
Thank you very much, Pull Fox, for the 18 months tier 1 subbing. So not only do we get that map, we now get Provençal as an accepted culture. I'm going to demob. We weren't even 3/4 mobilised. Is Romania still called Romania? Romania, as we would know it today, is called Romania here to differentiate it from me. We're out of money, by the way. We're out of money. We're out of money in this campaign. Right, up that. Get that all up. We accept the Provençal people. Fantastic. What link was it that you tried to send, Nerf Cougar? If it's important, you can let me know. If it's not, we can leave it. The Dzungar exploded, but that probably happened a long time ago. The Novgorodian Confederation has expanded massively eastward. They might be getting stronger than the Tsardom of Rus at this point. Maybe not yet. An Imgur. Oh, which Imgur was it? Which Imgur? Which Imgur did you try to send? Right. So, let's put up some of these things. An Imgur, Trollface. I believe if you're trying to send the Imgur I'm thinking of, I think it's been deleted. It's not mine though. It's that would be down to someone else who made it. But I think it's deleted now. You got Jerusalem? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've got everything you need to make a beautiful Roman Empire, Imperiums. Right. We can go back to sorting out comfy little stacks now. Isn't that great? We can go back to just sorting comfy 30Ks. Now, going forward. Does that open up any new decisions, what we just did? No. That's fine. The Consulat de Mar is Albania. All our decisions going forward now. Okay, Syncv, thank you for providing the context of what you said. Yeah, yes. That guy also made a comment, but like I said, we're not talking about that now. We can move on. This shit was almost a year ago, but I still do fucking bring it up now and again and talk about it, because that shit... It was like a year ago, but it's still the sort of thing that I will never forgive and never forget. Because that is fucking horrible what they said and did. I'm not going to forgive and forget it, but at the same time we recognise it was a year ago. We don't need to talk about it that much. What's your opinion on the usefulness of Engineer's Spud Gun? Why weren't you in the Elite Invitational game? Yeah, let's talk about current news, eh? Let's talk about something from the recent past. The Elite Invitational game. Why wasn't I in it? Because they made, the hosts of that game, they made their decision that they didn't want it to be recorded or streamed or anything by YouTuber, which I completely understand. That's their decision as a host of a campaign. If you don't want YouTubers or anything to be in it, not because you dislike them, but because it changes the atmosphere or people worry about being streamed or recorded, that's completely fine. So I'm happy that they had their good game doing what they did. And I didn't care about not being in it. Engineers in Victoria 2. I mean, a long time ago I would have put one in each stack, but nowadays, because all they really do is... Hello, Smooth Tony. I've heard information, Smooth Tony, that you might have actually still been wrong all along. From, I think it was Chad Todd. earlier, contradicting the narrative that you were right. But I don't bother with engineers now, because the main benefit they give you is occupying provinces, and I want my priority to be fighting and winning battles in my armies instead of sieging. Banfork is made better than classic DoD. Well, it has a lot more LARP and decisions and events and stuff, if that's what you want in a mod, which I do. Oh! Arcadian War has been declared. The Second Arcadian War. Enforce a treaty.
Do you plan to take Constantinople? If so, DSVULT.
Thank you, Storm Giant, very much for the 5 months. My plan all along has actually been to give Constantinople to Macedonia. Scott Spurgun, have you researched Central Archives to get filing cabinets yet? Not quite. Chat is going very fast, it's hard to respond to everything now. On the one hand, you like to see your chat being really active and fast, because it's a sign of success. On the other hand, I like to be able to respond to everything. But it's fine, keep going, keep going, keep going. And now I'm going off on so many tangents, but we've got this American War. So, Brigade count-wise, Plantagenet 4.1126. Oh! Plantagenet needs my help. Play the American Bloodbath theme, because we're going over to help Plantagenet. They've been a loyal Spheling and ally of me this campaign. I'm going to help them. I can't guarantee much help. I can guarantee a 12k stack. Did my transports get sunk? My transports all died back home. I need to build new transports, lads, very quickly. How about 40? Good. Right. Get them there. We've got a lot of new brigades to build out of fucking what we just took. Occitania. And they are accepted pop brigades as well. By the way, another important thing about the land we just took is that our land is now, all in Europe, is now officially connected. We have a fully fledged connected map, which is, you know, the traditional state of Aragon, Italy, or Aragon, Latin Empire, is that you have two disconnected regions, South Italy and Aragon, and now we have bridged the gap and brought it all together. Beautiful. Now, did anyone in the chat inform Smooth Tony of why he might have been wrong? Because I haven't been looking for a second. Do that. Can the Danubians hurry up and take what they need? I suppose it's good that the Danubians are absolutely crushing Illyria that much, because it means that Yugoslavia will easily be able to fully restore order. Contiguous is the word, yeah, kudos. So our next project is to go and help Plantagenet in the American War. And I think they need it. Channel points. Good point, Leo King. Channel points. Mods. Can Ledoge call the channel point prediction in favour of those who believed in me? Which I say that a lot, because if you believe in me, you get channel points, guaranteed. I think it was Clarion who bet against me. Well, Clarion, on the one hand, shame on you for not believing in me, but on the other hand, thank you for giving so many people their channel points that they now have. Good job. Thank you for that. Right, let's build these new brigades. That's a lot. Let's spam them out. Yes, Chad Todd, we've just done that. Chad Todd, we have to talk. You have to explain to... if you could please inform Smooth Tony here as to why he was wrong about the Republicans all the way back. This is one of the biggest controversies on this entire campaign. The fucking Republican incident. Okay, now let's continue. Smooth Tony, I think, was wrong about the coup. Was it Chad Todd who brought us that new info, though? Because I was informed earlier on this stream that even if you do not release the Republicans from prison, you still become a republic called Romania. Is that true? Can we get some fact checkers to fact check these claims as true or false? Chad Todd is indeed claiming that. How's the real Vic 3 coming along? You mean OpenVic? There was a dev diary recently. There hasn't been much update from OpenVic for a little while because they've been formulating the next dev cycle, and a new dev diary was just released today that goes into detail on that, if you're interested. I don't know if it's been uploaded to the website openvic.com yet, but BrickPie said he would be getting on that very soon, if it hasn't already been. But if you want to read that, check out the OpenVic Discord. I do have a command for it, I think. !OpenVic. Okay, at this point the Danubians have fully fucking sieged down Illyria only to take one province, due to the fact that allies have joined Illyria's side. Thanks, Ladoge. Will OpenVic be free? Yes, it will be free. And where will it be when it's done? Unsure on that yet because we're still very far off that. At the very least it will have a download link from its own website or GitHub. Steam distribution is something that will be looked into as a potential avenue, maybe, who knows. And other distribution, it's open. This issue has not been discussed and solved anyway. That's long-term stuff, far away in the future. But in terms of it being free and easy to obtain, yeah, of course. Well, Illuminati Conformato has mentioned the other place, and this certain other project will probably get something out sooner than OpenVic, of course. But how is that much of an achievement when they are building on a project that was already half done in 2019? In fact, I've heard that they've barely even superseded where they were in 2019. They're barely even past that, if they have even passed it. So, far from being a big achievement, apparently they're lagging behind on their own terms. I don't know. Anyway, moving on from that, because that's another topic. I wouldn't mind paying for OpenVic, to be honest. Yes, well, I'm sure you and many other people wouldn't mind paying for it. But you won't have to anyway, because it is, from the very start, fully free and open source project, and that's that. So, and loads of people have expressed interest in donating if we were open for donations for that project and stuff. But we have to turn them down each time because we're not, you know, we're not doing that. Right, okay. Organise more comfy 30k stacks. Good question, Smooth Tony. Is OpenVic made with Roblox? Very good question. No, it's not. If we could get, if anyone has any more questions, though, please feel free. How would closing zone work in OpenVic? I don't know what that means. Is that some kind of in-joke, or is that some kind of bait-and-switch thing where you get me to say something like, how would D's nuts, how would D's work in OpenVic? Are you considering adding D's to OpenVic? Is it that sort of thing? Oh, what's this? It's the #1 Great Power modifier, the infamous one, and we're finally seeing it, because the Dual Monarchy, what a fucking flop. The Dual Monarchy flopped right out of #1 Great Power status down to 3. #2 is now Burgundy, who... I don't really have any more beef with Burgundy, I don't have any more reason to go after them. France itself doesn't have any cores within Burgundy, so it's only the Dual Monarchy's aspect of France that I would be getting cores on in my new thingies. Do we have the F party yet? I'm sure it would probably tell us when the F party spawns. We have to get them. I guess OpenVic won't have the spaghetti code Paradox Games used to have. But yeah, look, the way that OpenVic is approaching things is specifically designed to counteract potential spaghetti code happening. The way they're doing it so rigorously and taking their time. Of course, I mean, I don't know much about coding myself. I know a little bit here and there, and I'm learning a lot by observing OpenVic. But even if, you know, even in these rigorous ways that OpenVic is doing it, spaghetti code and problems will still happen. There's always going to be problems. But the way they're doing it is specifically designed to counteract that. And also, #1 GP gets a big debuff. You get kind of fucked. You get a little bit fucked by doing this. I have to go, thanks for giving me so much attention. Hi, thank you very much for stopping by, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your contribution. See you later, mate. Are new transports building? Yeah, we're building our transports. Let's encourage. Let's prioritize streamer convoys. Where are they in the PDM goods? There they are. There they are. PDM goods. There's nothing wrong with changing the icons. I suppose the PDM icons are aiming to be more accurate as to what the goods are. Maybe that's what they're going for. There's nothing wrong with that aspect of it, I guess. Same shit as decades ago. Oh, sorry for asking, but will there be servers for OpenVic? Yeah, there definitely aims to be servers. Yes. No Hamachi, no IP address connection, direct things. Multiplayer is a big area where they want to improve. This isn't an OpenVic discussion stream, you know. But it can be. You don't have to do that, Chadtor, just to prove a little point. Oh, Great Wars are out now. Get PieChucker, we are hijacking it. Hey, PieChucker comes on for the general discussion streams about all sorts of other topics. Including, I think the big thing that me and PieChucker do is talk about Victoria 3 and other grand strategy game projects such as Grey Eminence and Field of Destiny. That's what me and PieChucker specialise in on our co-streams. By the way, everyone, it's called OpenVic, not OpenVic 2. That was some news a while ago. Just informing you. Nothing big. Please stop dead naming OpenVic. We dropped the number 2. We dropped a fat number 2 out of the project. And then, actually, that's a funny way to, you know, the other project, the one that shall not be named. You could say, oh fuck, I got wiped in America. oh god, oh, I need to send more support. Plantagenet has a strong stack led by Charles Zood. And another one up here. You could say that the formation of the other project was a sort of us dropping a number 2. Anyway, where's my transports? Bring them over here. Sort my comfy stacks. Comfy stack. Comfy 30Ks. Must form comfy 30Ks everywhere. Must do it. People get open Morrowind to run Oblivion and Skyrim. Are they doing new stuff? The open Elder Scrolls people. That sounds good. Right, we got Armenia back in the spear, so we can do some cheeky moves against the Ottomans or something. We need to be okay. Right, great. The Danubians took their province. Oh, for fuck's sake! Illyria got fully speared by the League of Magdeburg, which means. Yugoslavia isn't even allied to me anymore. Yeah, look at that. Because I own Yugoslav cores, they won't ally me. That's what I set up my whole Balkan campaign just to try and avoid that. I tried to make it that way, but it's turned out to be literally impossible. I cannot have any. I can't do it. I can't have the Balkan countries without owning some of their cores. It looks like I won't be able to be allied to fucking Yugoslavia going forward. And they would be my strongest feeling. They'd be one of the biggest. Because I just I have to own Dalmatia and Istria. There's no way around that. Puppet. Very good idea. How could I go about that? So, would I puppet them before getting them to annex Illyria? Do I have special casus bellis that allow me to give land to puppets? Like deck on someone for return allied cores, for example. What country is cores puppet? Puppet and use free people. Yeah, but you see the thing is, I think it would actually be a lot better for me to get Yugoslavia to annex Illyria now and then puppet them, because restore order casus belli is the most competent. It's the most convenient thing, I should say. That's the word. It's the most convenient way to do it. Look, that's the restore order. It's only 59 war score. Hopefully my tag switching doesn't glitch out that AI. I think it did actually. I'll reload. I'll reload. Sounds great, Sync. Very good stuff. The Kosovo question will... Well, Kosovo will have to always remain in Albania. That's been a long-standing one. That's been there for a long time. After we sort out Yugoslavia, we're going to go after the Ottomans again. I will call Armenia in and get them to add and acquire capital casus belli to take the Ottomans' Anatolia region, and then we'll give the rest to a mix between myself, maybe taking the islands of Macedonia, taking Thrace and Constantinople. Any cards? Yeah, there's a few cards in that one, but not enough. Not enough. As for Kurdistan, see, Kurdistan can ally me despite having a core army. What's everyone else's problem? Kurdistan can take a bit of land from fucking Safavids. I also want to give Armenia land from the Safavids, so we can make a big Armenia here. And generally speaking, having these countries as my puppets seems to just be a lot more easy, a lot more convenient than just feelings, because feelings can be taken away. Puppets I can directly control and have more influence on. Anyway. Did I say I was going to reload and then I didn't do it? Yeah, I didn't do it, did I? Let's resign. Safavid's days are numbered. Indeed. I'm going to see if there's any more puppets I can fucking carve out of them as well. Remember, there's always the possibility for using console commands to change around land, which is something that I have openly said I will do a lot of, and it's a way of getting around Victoria 2's limitations. When you look at real history, the Great Powers were really able to give away provinces here and there and draw the borders. So if we're going for a geopolitical simulator, there's absolutely no reason why I should be limited by arbitrary game mechanics and not being able to transfer around provinces here and there to my spherelings. It makes complete realistic sense to do that. Like, as this power, I'm the #1 great power, I'm the Great Britain of the world, I'm a massive empire. I can divide the land of my spherelings the way I want it. Of course. Now, oh, the Great Betrayal. Macedonia and Albania have joined against Yugoslavia. Unfortunately, countries cannot join a war against their sphere leader, but they can join a war against people in the same sphere. Can Yugoslavia win this? Macedonia is actually really weak now. Something happened. Macedonia genuinely fell off. I think they got a lot of land, uncored land and stuff, which has been quite rebellious. They've had a lot of rebels. They have actually gotten a couple of manual cores, which is nice. Can Yugoslavia pull this off? Illyria's got nothing. Albania has 11. They have 11. Oh god. Who is war leader? Tag, switch and piece them out. Well, that's where it becomes a grey area, doesn't it? Do I do that? Is that fair? I think it is kind of fair to do that. What I will do is I'm going to white piece Albania out and maybe Macedonia out, but I'm not going to white piece out the whole, or force the whole war out. Okay. We'll be able to make custom tags when releasing? No. Tag Yug. POV Yugoslavia. Look, this is also something we can realistically say. Sort of like a lord in CK 2 or 3 forcing peace among his vassals. I am forcing peace among my spherelings. I think that's also something that we can realistically expect to happen. Throwing my diplomatic weight around and keeping my spherelings in line. See, it's realistic. Okay, alright now. Yeah, I'm holding a conference on the state of the Balkans. That's what I'm doing, was a little conflict between Macedonia and Albania that I actually intervened in. I don't need to, by the way, I don't need to justify myself as much as I do about these console commands to fucking counter supposed accusations of supposed cheating. I don't need to. I can do what I fucking want here, but I choose to be diplomatic and explain my actions anyway. Because I think it's actually just generally interesting. Oh, what's this? The guarantee that the boys get there. Yugoslavia will win that. They got a lot of mobilization, I'm sure. The League of Magdeburg thingy probably won't. The one Sue you called me into. Does Scandinavia have a navy? Not really. Will they send... This is a theocracy. They have God on their side. Do OpenVic devs have plans to change something in the war system? Well, that's a very vague, that's a very broad question. We already have lots of specific things outlined for that. Other Paradox games these days, newer ones, have more ways to interact with these things. EU4, for example, which isn't that much of a newer game. They're just oh, that's because my troops there got wiped. Yes. The troops I built there got wiped. Albania owning Kosovo. I know it's sad, but they own it this timeline. I gave it to them. Yugoslavia versus Illyria in a battle. Please, Illyrians. Oh, the Illyrians are going to win that, aren't they? Fucking hell, the Illyrians are still showing why they were such a valued fucking ally. Come on, Yugoslavia. Oh my god, Yugoslavia. Oh. Jesus Christ, guys. Frankly, that's embarrassing, Yugoslavia. Why? Why are you like this? Fucking unit glitch keeps happening. Right, any of my troops arriving in the Americas? Come on, boys. The Plantagenets are winning battles around here. Why is the Belgian Confederacy so fucking strong in terms of troops? I mean, yeah, this mod is fucked. I mean, the Belgian Confederacy gets 229 brigades on 3.24 million pops. Plantagenet gets 41 brigades on more pops. It's probably because the Plantagenets are much more limited in their accepted pops, and the Belgians have everyone. Even the few Afro-Arcadian pops they do have are accepted. Maybe that's, I guess that is the reason. I mean, it's those that lack of accepted pops coming to bite Plantagenet now, and the Belgians got a huge mobilisation. Hello, Pico Man. I suppose he did miss a lot. We grabbed Occitania off of the dual monarchy. But if I send enough troops, I'm going to counterbalance against the Belgians here. Plantagenet needs to win this. Is this an American bloodbath reference where Aragon, Italy intervenes in the Americas for no reason? I tell you, there are a lot of reasons. There are a lot of reasons. Right, I can actually call... Yes, I can call Ching Chu. This is another American bloodbath reference. I'm calling Ching Chu against the Belgian Confederacy. I'm going to land in here and try and support that big Plantagenet stack. This is really like the American bloodbath, right? I mean, the Belgian Confederacy is carpet sieging Plantagenet with overwhelming numbers, but one Plantagenet army is still very strong, marching around fighting battle to battle, doomstacking against the overwhelming odds. This is a real story of defiance. Plantagenets have just lost another 10 brigades against the overwhelming odds. Did I become the war leader of this one? Yes. If I didn't become the war leader, Plantagenet would probably peace out prematurely on me. Can you believe there's going to be another stream of this campaign? Maybe later this week. Can you believe it? Because we're taking so long, because it's mainly the performance of the mod. Very slow. Have we landed troops? Yes, we have. Where are the Plantagenets fighting? Come on then. Up there? The fuck? What are you doing, boys? What are they doing? -6 digging? This mod. Send these transports back. We need more. A lot more. Oh, my transports are getting killed. Cool. By some random fucking American country. They love it when that happens. Wow. Cool. Oh, look at that. Great stuff. Wow. So not only are we fucking against the odds here, some of our troops might not even make it. The fight back begins here. Where's my floor attack? Right, floor attack. Vicenzi, get in there. Our troops have arrived on the scene. We're coming in. Let's turn the tide. You want to see the Great Latin Empire in all its glory once again? There you go. That's it. What tech? Look at my mobilization count, by the way. What's happening here? Why is the Danubian Confederation in... God, mate. Alright. I am fucking sick of this right now. So, the Danubians intervened on Illyria's side against Yugoslavia after killing Illyria because they, what, got to friendly relations? Here's the thing about the Victorian 2 AI. I think in 100% of cases, if a great power has friendly relations with a country and can intervene, they will. It's like 100% guaranteed. So the AI sort of works in a sense that they don't stop to think if they should intervene or if it's in their interest to intervene. They just do it because they can. Always. I don't know, PeopleSoft, I don't know. Would AI be better in OpenVic? Yes, because this is retarded. No, Yugoslavia won't win that. When's my truce up with Illyria? 94, 4 years. I just want to go and tag switch and fucking piece that out for annexation. I mean, that's bullshit and really annoying. I mean, what interest do these two German countries have who should be rivals of each other in joining the same war against fucking Yugoslavia, which is my feeling, taking down one of my old feelings? Oh god, that is annoying. And why is the digging so high in America? That's also annoying. What the fuck is that? Would AI focus the player? I think the AI does that, yeah. It's set up to be anti-player, anti-fun. Now, how do we go about fixing this situation? Worst case scenario is that they status quo against Yugoslavia in these the Bosnian wars here. By the way, on an random note, advertising. The best way to support my channel is with the donation link, the tip link on Stream Elements. There you go. Would we have some additional cheat codes in console? Mate, this isn't actually an OpenVic discussion stream. I am trying to do other stuff here. Like, we will have some OpenVic content in the near future when the dev cycle goes ahead. What do we do here? I'm going to let them status quo and then we'll fucking deal with it later. They always have the possibility to truce break. I'm not going to just go and tag switch and make them annex it here. You see, I'm not just going to do that, because that feels like too much. Even if the AI intervention is objectively bullshit, which it is, Are we wiping the Belgians out here? Oh, that's a big battle. We might not win that one. I'm dealing bigger casualties. Okay, can we finally peace out of this shitty war? What does this do? The Incas want to liberate that. Wait, no, that's Ronst. Fucking Ronst. Ching Chu has sent their entire army to siege down Ronst instead of fighting anything important. So, if I do wipe peace out Ronst, then the Ching Chu will send their army to do something useful. I wonder if Ronst has more Larpin lore in this. Well, they do have more cores. Isn't that crazy? 50k pops. Any of my transports making it safely home? Don't know. Right. We're still winning this battle. Oh, what's this? For fuck's sake. Now the Macedonians have decked on the Ottomans again, which is fine. But Hungary and Bohemia join it, of course. I will join that. I'm not going to call in Romania or Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia has now white peaced. They have officially white peaced Illyria. We will fucking deal with Illyria. They're going to get annexed by this Yugoslavia one way or the other. I am not going to call in any of my Balkan bros into this, apart from, say, Albania, because they're safe, and Egypt. And I'm going to call Armenia in, because they're going to be the ones I'm going to get to Arawogel and Kurdistan. So I'm just going to make it so that Hungary and Bohemia cannot move to here, although I'm pretty sure the Danubians would give Mill access to Bohemia, so I'm going to cover my own border. Fucking Illyria has more of a storyline, eh? Look what they did before, now they're surviving. Even against this, they survive. They fucking find a way. It was really annoying, but damn, it does go towards... It really does increase the storyline of Illyria there. It really does. How they survived that. But they will be put down in due course. They have to be. They've served their purpose. They're finished. We won a big battle. We won a big battle against them. The Plantagenets were coming to reinforce. The Plantagenets are winning a battle over here. Yep. The Belgians have overstretched themselves. Slowly beating them down. So they're retreating to Mobile. They're retreating to Guagi. All those people talking about modding out some events and stuff in the chat there. My Discord has an amazing modding section where you can get help and support with all your modding needs. And you can find a modding section on my Discord. At the very least. Okay, we wiped them. We are wiping out the Belgians. Oh, how did the Belgians win that battle? How did Plantagenet lose that? Whoa, we just got attacked. What is going on? This is officially a death war here. I'm not fucking... Oh, these transports got through, but they're only carrying one man now. The new great modding section on my Discord has received... Jesus, mate. This is what I'm talking about with this fucking game. My own puppet gives military access to my enemies. Fucking allow the enemies through, then you're getting forced into the war, you damn idiots. So, that's another front. And we'll have to send troops around there. A lot. Why do I have to deal with this? Why do I have to deal with fucking 200k fucking Hungarians and Bohemians coming in to support the Ottomans, getting military access through my ally? I, as the player, made a good decision here to people I'm at war with, which they shouldn't do. At all. Now let's defend this mountain. Romania, come on. Romania, we're bailing out the Plantagenets, we're bailing out the Macedonians. Fucking... just multi-profit, lads. Just multi-profit. Well, those brigades have arrived. We're saved. Plantagenet has a big navy, but they're doing nothing with it. What does it matter if you completely crippled Hungary earlier? They could just have stupid amounts of brigades. God, the second I take these troops out of these mountains and off the fucking Danubian border, the Danubians will give mill access to Bohemia. 100% guaranteed. Plantagenets are fighting battles all the way up there behind lines. Yeah, as well, never mind the... On the one hand, yeah, Romania was my feeling. They shouldn't have given the enemy mill access. On the other hand, it's also going through neutral. And I'm fucking losing that battle. Attacking into a -2 fucking terrain. Good general, yeah. Kind of weird that your feeling can give mill access to a war enemy. Noki! It wasn't just my feeling. It's my puppet. My puppet gave mill access. Puppets shouldn't be mechanically allowed to give mill access to enemies. Feelings, questionable. Maybe feelings can, because they're a little bit more independent and they can do actions. They can do diplomatic actions. But, a puppet? A fucking puppet? Now what are we doing over here? We need to save the Plantagenet army. It's actually doing okay itself. Hit that. What's that yellow thing in Switzerland? It's the Kingdom of Swabia. Formerly known as the Swabian Confederation. Puppet of Burgundy. Right, go up there. Go up there. Go in there. Bro, they made Germany? No, they didn't. Germany is split up into 4 different confederations. 2 of them are independent great powers. 2 of them are puppets of Burgundy. Those great powers, if the AI was good, would have been trying to form Germany or doing some great moves, but instead, these 2 great German powers are fighting Yugoslavia to prevent them taking Illyria. That's their higher priority. And don't question this. Don't question this. I lost that? Oh, it's these 2 fucking boys. I'll tell you what though, the Plantagenet army has actually done fantastic work, although the Qingchuians are showing up now, which is turning the tide as well. The Qingchuians are doing a lot. Is Gdansk and Bremen independent? Yeah, 3 cities. Not Bremen. Oldenburg. Very cute. You know, something else I'm getting sick of in my life of complaints is this fucking music playlist. This is supposed to be Baroque music, and it's just turning into a fucking lady just fucking wailing. This used to be a good playlist. And now it's just fucking oh, 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 all the fucking time. I used to rely on this playlist, now it's just fucking annoying. But there's nothing else, because everything else is fucking copyrighted. That's life right there. So our only real option instead, like, this is a live stream sort of video thing, so I can just leave it on in the background the whole time and not worry about it. It would be really difficult to like manage my music throughout the stream. Like, oh my god, I've got to choose a new song. What do I do? What do I do? I just shove this on for 4 hours and it's easy. But it's getting on my nerves because it's just wailing. It used to play great Baroque tunes. Now it's just all the time. What's this? I get Heart of Darkness? I fucking get it. Look at that. I can take the infamy hit. 24.59. I'm going to be editing down my infamy anyway. That's one of the things I'm allowing myself. But I don't know if... I don't need to do it anytime soon though, because I don't have any plans to take any land myself out of this war. Necessarily. I might do though. I might take some stuff. We'll see. Yet another episode of Spudgun complains about things that make sense to complain about? Well, some people don't like to hear complaining even if it is valid stuff. Some people just don't like negativity in their lives. I get it. Now, shall we try... Actually, we don't need to send more troops to America. They've got that covered over there. I need to send troops to the Balkans. My eastern allies have actually dealt with the Ottomans. So Egypt, Kurdistan and Armenia have contained the Ottomans. Very good. We've actually looked at this already, I think. Wait, Scandi's here? Oh my god. Another. Just, look, we have more things to complain about. We have more things to complain about. This war, that I'm with Scandinavia, is a random fucking South American war decked by the Taiwan Tensui, which can't even fucking handle this shitty little country. So I'm white piecing that one. They wouldn't accept it. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Why won't they accept white peace? It's literally their only hope of survival. So what do I have to do now? Intervene down there? Like send troops to South America? Use console? No, because this doesn't feel like a valid thing to use console for, because nothing bullshit is really happening. I joined that war willingly, but I should be able to white peace out of it, to be fair. Yeah, like we're beating the Bohemians and everything here, yet we also have Scandinavia out of nowhere, because they got mill access through the Tsar de Rus. Well, I can't do it yet. Who's the war leader of this pile of shit? Bohemia, so... What I want to do is get Armenia to add a quiet capital. I could piece it because, fuck knows, eh? Need to keep fighting the American war. We're easily winning this now. I'm going to keep fighting this war, and then as we win it, I'll deal with it. Fuck me. No white peace accepted. They'll just not accept peace. Why am I losing that battle? Fuck off. Off. I bet it's like fucking PDM or something. I blame PDM for this fucking crap that only started. Fixing my... Scandinavia is fucking up the Balkan front now completely. Ooh. Right, how is this bullshit going? Why am I getting another random event fucking me over? The Danubians give me mill access. So I move my troops through them, and then a random event comes out and says I can't have mill access with the Danubians. But then I can just go and take it again anyway. What is going on? One thing I'm going to do is call the Magdeburg in. They will not join against Scandinavia. And they expect to ever form Germany? They did. They did join against Scandinavia. Good. Fucking make yourselves useful, you absolute spoons. The war goal with Bohemian War. So Macedonia decked for humiliate on the Ottomans. And that's the only war goal so far, because I am yet to add all the war goals that I want, my custom war goals, to fucking solve this war myself. And when I fully siege down the war leader Bohemia, then I will actually be able to just do what I want. I'll be able to fucking take capital. Or what do you call them these days? Fucking Armenia. I'll be able to take the Ottomans' capital in an act of historic revenge. As I continue to get bullshit events that take away my military access, and I continue to get the unit glitch which instantly clicks off stacks when I click on them. Which I've never ever encountered before in this game. I haven't encountered it either. Just great. Good stuff. The Tawantinsuyu attacked, the enemy found that they were actually holding them off. The war score was -5 against us. A white piece is very valid for that situation. Now they won't accept. Wow. Good thing I can exile my troops in, or move through fucking Magdeburg. Good stuff. Romania's doing okay. I think it was reasonable to white piece that country in that situation. I gave the reasons why, as I always do. Americas. All we need to do now is a bit of cheeky sieging. We have gotten full dominance. We've fully won this situation here in America. Great stuff. Don't know why we keep losing this battle here. I sent like 150,000 men into this. Nearly finished with this silly Bohemian War. Nearly done. We're just finishing off and wrapping this up. All we need to do is fully sneed down the Bohemians. And you know what? To the person who was talking about engineers earlier, maybe I will add engineers back to my main stacks in single player just to siege down the AI faster. I would be sieging this down really quick if I had some engineers. Might return to engineer, I might return to tradition Add engineers back to my armies. Might do it. I will. Burn down Prague. Best idea I've heard for a long time. That's the sort of backseating I'll accept from chat. Burn down Prague. Right, what next? What next? What next? What do we need? Fucking, I don't know, some steam turbines. Now the Bohemians are randomly spawning units. Does anyone remember? See, the thing about this music playlist was it used to be one way, and then one day they seem to have changed the whole thing. So they used to have some good Baroque music, and then one day they just changed the playlist into these wailing songs that also have clapping, which is another thing I hate about them. They added clapping, applause to each song, as if anyone wanted that. But I mean, like this song, it's generally really good stuff. Siege down Bohemia. Fully siege down. Everyone's adding war goals. Armenia has added Pontus. Oh. Armenia added Pontus. Trust Armenia to add the one that has 0 of their accepted pops. I'm overruling that one, Armenia. What's the name of the playlist? Baroque live music 24/7, classical music from the Baroque period, and a bunch of Japanese letters and music note emojis. That playlist right there, if you've watched Spudgun streams a lot, then you will have listened to that for hours on end without realising it. Because I use it a lot. I use it a lot, but I never use any of it in my videos or anything, just for streams in the background. I use individual pieces from this, but different versions, and I download them and all that. The Japanese means live classical music. Thank you to our resident Japanese person. I was thinking about Japanese people. In my experience on the internet, being around for so long, it's actually very rare that you will encounter Japanese people in any of the gaming or, you know, networks that I've been on, gaming communities, because the Japanese internet is very self-contained. I think they have their own stuff. They might play some of the same games as we do, but yeah, a very separate community that's very self-contained, and I'm sure our resident Japanese person will know what I mean. Yes, and there is a very big language barrier, of course, but that language barrier doesn't necessarily apply to loads of other countries that don't speak English natively but still interact with the English internet. So, but Japan doesn't. I'm half indigenous American Indian, that's the only reason I'm outside the Japanese internet. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Very I see plenty of fucking anime profile pic on it. Because I don't have anything of my own. People really go around saying, wow, this fucking underage girl really represents me, I'm going to make her my profile pic. And then that is somehow a normal, accepted behaviour. I have hot takes on weebs, don't get me wrong. People already know this though, anime images and all that, they're banned on my Discord. Generally we keep ourselves to ourselves, whatever we're doing. Look at the immigrant communities in other countries. Even when we emigrate, we just make a little Japan in our home country. Huh. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. Have I ever met any Japanese people who have moved here? I don't think so. Maybe one or two in my time, I don't know. Can't think of any. There's loads of other countries it sort of applies to. A lot of countries, I mean, I'm talking purely about the internet here. A lot of countries are completely immersed in English language. For example, the Netherlands. The Netherlands doesn't have any of its own shit. Everyone there speaks English, and everyone in the Netherlands takes part in the English language internet fully. And then you go to somewhere like Japan, and they're completely self-contained. A lot of Europe really just English speaking. In terms of the internet. Russia is a bit of a mixed bag. I think Russia has a lot of its own internet and communities, and they have their own social media fucking VK thing. But there are a lot of Russians in the general wider English-speaking internet communities as well. This is a blessing in disguise, but imagine if we had to put up with Chinese internet. Well, Chinese internet is a different matter. Because what you have there is a state-enforced sort of segregation of their internet away from everyone else. But there are some meeting points between the Chinese internet and everything else, because in a lot of games that they play with us. But I've only ever heard bad things about whenever there are some meeting points between the Chinese internet and the English-speaking internet. They seem to get accused of cheating a lot, is all I'm going to say. But I'm not saying that's true or false, I'm just saying that's what I've heard in games. Funny you should say that, Noki, because Nurse Reno promotes that as well. Nurse Reno promotes breaking the rules as a sign of intelligence and getting away with it. That's very Nurse Reno pilled. And he encourages that against his own rules in his own games. That is wise. Very wise of Nurse Reno. The wise man cheats in games but gets away with it. The fool cheats in games and then openly admits it and gets caught. Can we? Yes, we enforce a treaty onto the Belgian Confederation. Take it away, Plantaginia. The Belgian Confederation is in your hands. The LARP events that you now get against them will handle everything. Good luck, guys. I helped them win that war. Now it's down to them to pick the right decision. Just when I fully siege down Bohemia, we're going to take what I want off of the enemy here. We're on 100 war scale. We are on 100. So what I'm going to do here is tag switch. Tag arm. Add war. Diplo points. It's always the Diplo points. But yeah, in case you missed it, the biggest reason is because our keyboards are different. Oh yeah, that's true. But then that doesn't explain the Russians. Does it though? Russian people, I think the Russians, they have a keyboard that has the Cyrillic alphabet and the Latin alphabet like in the corner sort of thing, don't they? So they can do both. But I mean, I can't imagine a Chinese keyboard. How can you use a keyboard that has 40,000 keys? How do they do it? Do they have to they have to type a character and then run 5 meters to get to the other end of the keyboard to type the next character? Must be hard being Chinese and typing stuff. It's very, very complicated. So take capital, 15 more score added. Now that would piece out the whole war. Actually tag back. I want you to separate piece please. They would not accept that. Well, let's yes man it. Good. That's one aspect of the land that we want. Armenia got what it wanted. Fantastic. I'm only joking about the Chinese keyboards. I know they work different. I know... Yes, yes. I know how it is. Well, I don't know exactly how it is, but I know it's not a 40,000 sized keyboard. Did you know your own keyboard can write in Cyrillic using Unicode and the numpad on the right? Yeah, but I know the easier way is to switch the language keyboard settings on your computer so that you can turn into a Cyrillic keyboard. It's a lot easier than using Unicode. So what's next? So let's give Macedonia its stuff now. Tag Mac, you're getting Eastern Thrace, guaranteed. Eastern Thrace for you. That's only 12 war score. And you're getting Constantinople. Oh, they're high on infamy. Someone remind me of that event that gives me back to, puts you on 25.99 infamy. Have you ever tried Japan and HFM DOD since we're talking Japan? No. Spud, I'm going to send you a pic of a Chinese keyboard I found on Twitter because it's a weird one. Go ahead. Sync, are you another example of a person who has got a completely different name on Discord? Who I might know. Anyway, acquire state, Constantinople. Yeah, we're LARPing. We're taking Constantinople. What are you going to do about it? No. Okay, fine. That simplifies things a lot. You know what? I think I would actually like to give Armenia Pontus, even though pop-wise it should actually go to... Yeah, we're giving it... We're giving Bithynia and Pontus to Macedonia. Yeah, they deserve it. Actually, I tell you what. I want to take Hejaz as Aragon, Italy in this war. So you're getting Pontus. And now you're separate piecing out. You're not adding Humiliate. Good. Oh. Wow. Wow. What the fuck just happened to that piece? Can someone explain that? Did they just reject it? No, the war goals disappeared, okay. Oh shit, today a new dev diary for OpenVic was released. Absolutely, check it out. Exclamation mark OpenVic. It might be on the website now as well, the new dev diary. We're going back to the save. Did I take a save? I'm just gonna auto-save. Fuck it, I don't know. I might have just made a mistake by backing out. No, we have to do Armenia again. That's fine. Okay, we do it again. I hate this shit. I'm sick of this. Fucking absolutely fucking sick to death of this nonsense. Right, next. I replied to the stream announcement on Twitter with the keyboard. Okay, cheers. I'll see that later. Armenia. Hit capital. Anatolia added. Peace out. Bohemian Empire would accept this offer. Actually, I can give Pontus. No, I don't want to give them Pontus. I agreed on that. What was it that happened with Macedonia? Oh, I have to do that one again. Do that. Good. Now, how do I go about giving Mac its land now? Really getting troop rebellions now, am I? Is that what it's come to? Let's occupy a bit more of Bohemia. I barely get any infamy reduction now. Actually, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ludicrous. At war, I don't get any infamy reduction because of the #1 great power thing. Imagine actually playing this while taking infamy seriously. Imagine doing that and playing that way. Alright, see you later, Noki. Thanks for tuning in. Now, event 18540 doesn't do it. The event we actually need is the one that gives us 24.99. There was another event. We had it earlier on the stream. If these are Yugoslav pan-nationalists, then this is our lucky day. No, it's worse. It's Bosnian nationalists. For fuck's sake. Event 18540 doesn't work. I've done it before. No, guys, 3 people suggesting it now. I'm telling you, it's not the one in this mod. We did this earlier. There was a guy who told me an event, which actually it's like a Bjornian event that gives you, it resets your infamy to 24.99 manually. So if you go over it, you hit that. We had this earlier in this campaign. That's what I need now. Right, let's try adding this. Oh, I'll tell you what might have happened. Eastern Thrace is actually the Ottoman capital? Oh my god, how do I get jingoism on Macedonia now? This is the most tedious thing I've ever done in my life. I am playing DoD mod right now on 18.5. Yeah, what version are you playing? Because I used that earlier in this campaign and it didn't work. So did it change? There is an event for jingoism. Now here's Weevil. Weevil, what's the event that gives me 24.99 infamy? I need that. 18540 doesn't work. 96131 rings a bell. Let's try that. Did that do anything? No, those aren't commands. Weevil, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not it. Last update on GitHub? When was that? I'm playing with the version that I downloaded when I started this campaign. Right, let's try 96136. I think... what's this? No? Don't know what you're telling me. What's this? Is this it? I think this could be it. This one would be declare war on Macedonia. We have no choice but to accept. What did that do? I don't know what that did, but I'm going to reload the save because it might fuck everything up. I don't know what that did. It's probably wrong. Let's go back. We must click on Romania or else the AI will fuck up my country. Yes, I see, Rogo, I see. Right. Okay. Now we add take capital. I should have done this before Armenia. Right. Take capital, Eastern Thrace. 100... Okay, that's all you're getting for now, lads. Macedonia, that's all you're getting. Now, peace out. Wait, they would accept over 100 because I've got debug yes men. Take it, please. Good. Right, now what's next on the agenda? What's next in the agenda? Anyone else want some land? Don't want anything off Hungary. Any Slavs living up here? None whatsoever. A little bit of Croatians. Not enough. Right, anyway. That's fine. We don't need to worry about this shite anymore. Macedonia is finished. So, what I'd like to do now is add some stuff for myself. Selfishly. I want to take Ottoman Aegean Islands and Hejaz. Now I need, in order to do that, I need to reduce my own infamy. Right, so we're kind of going back to normal now, so I need to remove the 3 fucking debug things that I turned on in order to make a decent peace deal. What we need now is to reduce my infamy. Can you use Prov ID? No! I don't like doing that to just transfer land around. I actually like to make it adding war goals. I don't know, it feels cleaner, it feels good to make countries add war goals to take stuff. Just actually using Change Owner to give people land that I want to give them, unless it's an extreme circumstance, does actually feel like cheating. Of course, the lines that I've drawn are pretty arbitrary there. So, how do I reduce my infamy, lads? I'm waiting. I need the researchers to get on this case. Fuck off with the 18540! If this works, then someone hacked into my mod and changed the event. $96,150. That's the one I want. That's the one I was referring to earlier. What I will do is add what I'm taking. I'm going to have to debug, because I'm going to do this all without unpausing. Try 18540 anyway. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to Infamy is bad boy, yeah. There you go, you bloody fools. You absolute... I told you. Why wouldn't you listen? I have more experience of this mod than any of you, unless they changed it in a recent GitHub version, which I'm not playing, because I'm playing the version from like 3 weeks ago. Everyone who suggested 18540 now owes me a $5 Stream Elements tip with that link right there in the chat. Now, I don't want my actual national value to change here, so I have to revert to the save. This mod changes that event. In fact, I think this mod removes it because you can't find it anywhere. Mod an Infamy event yourself. You're suggesting things that I can't do, that I'm not smart enough for. Limits it, my brain power only goes so far. So what we actually want is 96,150. Can someone remind me of exactly which one that was, please? Not that hard, not gonna lie. But you know what else it means? It means me alt-tabbing out of the game, going into a notepad, doing all this shit, reloading the game entirely, quitting out of the game, creating a new mod with a new checksum. Ugh, Jesus. You see, I don't know if a lot of you would know what this means, but that is what I call in my language, faffing about. It's a faff, okay? Add Hejaz. Add Aegean Islands. And you know what? I'm taking Konya here as well. Konya. Boom, would you look at that? Oh, I'm on max infamy, guys. Oh. I calculated that so well. I added all my war goals and I went up to exactly 24.99. I'm so close to going over the infamy limit there. Oh, if I get Heart of Darkness, I'm fucked. No, I already got Heart of Darkness earlier. Right. That's that. You know what, operations? Because they would accept that. And I don't think I have Yes Man on. Give them everything. We're done. This war's over. Beautiful. And I can now, because I took Hejaz, I can now take Let's pass a reform. Oh, we got more healthcare. Nice, nice, nice. Check for yes men. Good. I think puppets are acceptable to have. I think that's fine. The deserts are useless. It fixes my map being painted. You now control the med almost. That little Alta Macedonia, I'll probably take Cyprus myself, and we also need to wipe out this little... In order to take this little tiny Greek island, which is right there, I would have to have another death war against Burgundy. I know what's
Some men just want to be out of sync.
So this is my first donation on Twitch ever. How does this asterisco 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 work, Spud? Cause you are the best man.
Alright, Picoma, thank you very much for the £5 tip. There we go. You figured out how it works. I think you managed to do it right, because it worked, and you did it. Thank you so much. Now you know how it's done. Now you know how it's made, as that program used to go back in the day. So, right. The Bosniak nationalists are being killed by the League of Magdeburg. Finally, they do something useful. And someone in the chat there was also asking how to get into Victoria and learn it. And that's a very hard question for me to answer, since I haven't learned Victoria 2 for like 11 years. So I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a new player in the game. But other people gave you good answers who may have more of a direct experience. Do I get a badge on something on Discord? Well, currently it's not set. The tips on streams are not set up to give you anything on my Discord. It's subbing or joining my Patreon that does. I know it might seem unfair, but it's very difficult to keep track and give a rank to everyone who donates, since there's no automatic integration or record. No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Let's wrap this up soon. I think that's a good way to end the stream, actually, to leave it there after that Ottoman War. But at the same time, I do want to resolve the Illyria situation, but there's just nothing I can do about it right now. I need my truce to expire with them, so I can come in and just take it. Like, I can go to Yugoslavia, who will not ally me because I have their cores. I guess I won't be able to help them then. What's the bonus from Patreon? On Patreon, you get a role on my Discord called the GigaChad role. What the GigaChad role does, it bypasses all level requirements you need for like the Spud Gunner role. You can just get all these other roles, politics role, but not the base role. You also get a special unique chat, the GigaChad chat room, where I sometimes post behind the scenes stuff on my video editing. I give people more input, like, for example, you know my football DoD video? I actually let the GigaChads view that early, an earlier draft of it, to get feedback because it was something different I was doing. So I asked people with the Patreon role on my Discord, and they were able to give me a bit of feedback, and I tweaked the video a little bit, removed a bit here and there, and then released what you saw for everyone based on their feedback. So that's on Discord. On Patreon itself, you also get access to the bonus clips from various series, like the Bavaria one that I just did recently. The advertising of the Bavaria deleted scenes bonus clips actually provided a lot of new Patreons who wanted to check that out, which was wonderful. Not only do you get the Bavaria series bonus clips, you get the entire backlog, so you can watch bonus scenes featuring Bad Frank from the Muscovy series, from Poland, Lithuania. You get all sorts of stuff. American Bloodbath deleted scenes. All on Patreon. The Vic2 pop ranks on my Discord are based on leveling up by your activity, so as you type and take part on the Discord, you level up over time, getting points. And as you level up, you actually get access to more things. But if you get the GigaChad role through Patreon, you bypass all that and you get access to almost everything. So does that explain how all these roles on my Discord works? See, if that explanation doesn't lead to a new Patreon or two, then what a waste of time that was, eh? You better start signing up. right now. Maybe I should edit out that explanation and make it a video and put it on my channel so people know. What about YouTube supporters? Great question. YouTube channel members. When I streamed only on YouTube, that was a big thing that I was pushing for. That gets you a special role on Discord, which acts similarly to the Patreon role, but doesn't give you the full benefits of that. YouTube channel members and Twitch subs get their own channel. It is a private channel for them. It's not very active though. YouTube channel members also get all the emotes and stuff on my YouTube comments and stream chats on YouTube. I do still stream on YouTube. I stream discussion streams of PyChucker and OpenVic discussion streams on YouTube. So you get special emotes there, and you get special highlights, much like Twitch subs do on here. And Twitch subs, you basically know all the benefits you get on Twitch subs. You get the emotes, you get to bypass adverts with the pre-roll ads. The YouTube subs, the YouTube channel members and Twitch subs are an automatic integration on your accounts. Patreon role on my Discord is done through letting me know that you became a Patreon, and I'll look on the Patreon and link and sort of make a note, oh that's you, and then I give you the role. And then I remove it a month after you quit the Patreon. That's how that works. The Patreon one is manual. There you go. Does that explain everything? Because that was more exhausting than explaining fucking tag switching and console commands in Victoria 2. The absolute labyrinth of my Discord roles and support and all that. Illyria will be destroyed in the next session of this. Well, I did explain Twitch subs just now there, Rogo. I did explain them. But I do really appreciate the donation, Pico Man, again. So, we're going to call it here. That was another exciting session of Romania, and I guess we have another session. Whenever the F party gets formed, we need to start encouraging them as soon as possible, so we can get our full cores on the dual monarchy, Franchland, and Spain. And then that will be the full extent of our map. We have a little bit of Venice, Greece, and the Ottomans to finish off, or maybe the Safavids. And did Plantagenet do anything to the Belgians? They puppeted them, and they're now called the Septiman territory. It's almost as if they've become a reservation of Plantagenet for the Septimans. That's cruel. Plantagenet could be forming Arcadia. And yes, the fog is coming. It writes, I have to pay 1,922 PLN to get Patreon. The minimum to join my Patreon is equivalent to $1. So the minimum is $1, or the equivalent of that. So how much is 1,922 PLN? Really? Because if you're looking at £370, then that's probably my total support on Patreon number, which is there on the front page, you can see. No, you're looking at the wrong number, Rogo. £370 is my current total support on Patreon for me. It's not what you need to give to join the Patreon. You need to only give the equivalent of $1. Or anything else. $1 and above. Patreon link where? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's it. I didn't even need to do those big explanations because the command fucking explains it pretty much succinctly and accurately. Also, I have these little like widgets down below my stream. You see those boxes? One of them is called Patreon. I think that also gives you the info. Is it best to watch VODs on Twitch or YouTube to support creators? Well, you say creators in general, I don't know. But for me, I think it's good to support my second channel because it gets a bit of ad revenue and it increases, it has like a viewership count that people can see, and you can give the videos a like and stuff. And you can leave a comment on the VOD on YouTube. Yeah, they stay up, yeah, they stay up forever. The The second channel, the Spud Gun Archives, all the VODs stay up forever. On Twitch they get deleted after like 2 months or something. Plus on Twitch you can't... oh my god, what's it called? I don't know. There's a link there somewhere. Okay, good Rogo. Well, it is F. It was a pleasure. Thank you all for the subs, for the moderation and the donation. My Patreon gives huge benefits to those who join it. Again, keep that in mind. So we're going to have at least... I'm really enjoying it. It's generally quite comfy, so there's no reason not to continue. I am to finish this one before I do it. So there's no rush. I mean, I could be playing this mod for the next fucking year. Who cares? If I'm having fun, if I'm taking my time, there's no reason to rush, get through loads of different campaigns. Normal DoD, I mean, just form Yugoslavia, really, that's about it. That many countries have. Yeah, Topers, thank you very much. If you watched the VODs or are here live right now, I'm a little bit busy with stuff. I will... good question. Maybe Sunday? Whenever. I'm a bit more... I'm gonna tentatively say Sunday. Or will I? I cannot tell you right now when it'll be. Just look out for it. If you don't catch it live, check it out on my second channel for the VOD. Alright then, thanks everyone. I'm going now. Thank you. Any last minute subs, donations, tips? Bye!